Yo, chat, am I live? Oh my, that is not how you start a stream. Wait, I felt it coming. Wait, did y'all catch the sneeze? Oh, good lord. Wait, hold up. I'm actually trying to go live. Wait, hold up, bro. Did I do this right? Hey, I did. I'm live. Y'all, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a good ass day. Welcome. Hey, today's gonna be a crazy, scary day, y'all. We're officially at the scary ass part of AZTECA. Welcome back to the storm. Die equals delete. Where somehow we have not died at all in the main storyline. Wait, did y'all hear me sneeze or no? Hey, that was like the first thing I did when I pressed the go live button and I had an allergic reaction. I'm kidding. Anyways, let's go, my boy. There's no more to say on this. I hope y'all love today's video. Noti Squad, today could be the end, but I really hope that it isn't. I don't know what the goal is. Maybe to go to Pitch Black Lake or something crazy, because honestly, we're that far. I'm already almost in Sultan Dock, so we're very far. Y'all already know we gotta make a new pet though, because if you've been here, oh my god, it's been a goddamn disaster. Everything that I'm using sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This isn't good. This is terrible. Everything that I train is failing. So we have to, I once again sold almost all my stuff. Did some Mirage stuff. It was honestly quite a bit of farming this time, but I have 100,000 gold for a good hatch. I swear to God, if I don't make a double resist pet by the time it gets real, oh lord, that's all I gotta say, man. Anyways, I hope y'all ready for today. Let's get right into it. Yo, let's go Beta 2, bro. We're having a good day, my boy. Oh, you saw the video on the World Novus? Hey, listen, that might be some hot takes in the video. Like that ass, you feel me? I feel like it might be, I would rather be honest about my hot takes than be dishonest about my cold ones. Storm best school? I mean, if you think so, my boy. My man said we're getting to 3 points with this one. Hey, listen, that's already happened. We're already past that area. I'm in the quest preceding the Sultan Dock right now. So we're basically already like, I don't know, a good third in. So I'm about to get my potions. We're hopefully not going to take forever to get a pet. Oh, also, I put on the hat for the thumbnail. But I'm not going to use the hat. I just thought it was fun, you feel me? Because it's, you know, AZTECA themed, you know, man? It's AZTECA themed. Gotta remember business success? What does that mean? Oh, like Wiz is making guap? I mean, I guess that's why they do. That's why these world elixirs exist, y'all. They make money off of it. That's the bottom line. I don't know. I still got hot takes. Oh, Rapper's message? I don't remember this. I literally wasn't there when this happened. I'm surprised the storm is all the way to AZTECA with no... Dude, bro, everybody thought it would be over a long... That's why y'all suggested it. Then again, if y'all been watching the VODs, we've had a close call nearly every day. I think yesterday, I looked at the VOD. There were 2 separate places where we could have just died. And we didn't even realize it. But it's because, like, you got, like, 3,000 health. And they could do, like, over 1,000 damage sometimes. Like, Wild Bolt does over 1,000 if they crit. That's all it takes. It's not even buffs. They just have to crit and land. That's, as in, base damage, max bolt, 1/3 of our health gone. So, obviously, that's going to be, like, you know... But we haven't died. We haven't died. That's the good news. Yeah, but I'm trying to, like, you know, VOD review every now and then, so I'm not, like, misplaying all embarrassingly. I don't know if that's gonna work. Also, I should probably put on the actual hat. So I'm running Skyscream. I just did that for the thumbnail, you feel me? But in case y'all are wondering what the stats are, got the Waterworks hat, got the Poseidon robe, one of the juiciest drops of all time. Didn't die at all in Atlantia while farming this, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. Also got the atavistic boots, my only form of block in the entire game. This singular piece of gear has kept us alive, and then the rest is really outdated, but we have it. Malister wand, Cosmic Chris, we got the random Avalon ring, random Avalon amulet, Dragonfire deck. If I'm being honest, to be in AZTECA and not have died yet with this gear, crazy. That's all I gotta say. But the pet RNG has been terrible, so I'm gonna make a good pet right now. I think we have to, bro. Am I gonna do spell quests? Like, yo, you know what the issue is? I'm lazy. I do not want to do that. Also, are the servers about to work? Because I'm seeing some, like, you know, like, we're trying to, like, by the way, what's our, so I said my goal would be the pitch black lake. I don't know if that's viable. But I feel like on a storm, anything is possible, right? I also, like, started somewhat earlier. Somewhat? Not really. The video was out earlier. I just had, like, a burst of energy. And a lot of it was panic-driven, but it's fine. Bro, they changed my mailbox. So I didn't check my mail for the past, like, week and a half. And they changed my mailbox. And there's a new key for the mailbox. And I didn't read my email either for the past 2 weeks. So basically, I don't have the key to my mailbox. So I was like trying to go to the leasing office, and then they redirected me. And I was like, bro, like, I gotta read my mail. Like, what if, like, you know, I'm getting arrested or something? I don't know. Like, so basically it was a lot of panic. But I got up early and I didn't get the key. But I know where I have to go tomorrow or the next day. I feel dismotivated to get the key. So everything is gonna be fine. Can I check my Twitch whispers? Nani? And add the clip. What is this? Was this from yesterday when I said I'm sorry for edging y'all? Wait, hold up. Don't train this garbage ass pet. I almost muscle memory. Yeah, we need to make a new pet. Should I use this as a base? It's a double giver. I think that's a better base. I'd rather have dealer and, I mean, we'll see. That's what I did last time. Also, I'm switching realms before the screaming pet pisses me off further. The man screaming at me. My man, I think your pet pool's tainted. Bro, what do I do about that? I think, what did we do last time? We did fairy and dealer, right? And we went for a double. There's another screaming pet? Really? Yo, can I ask why every realm got one of those annoying ass pets? And they still haven't done anything. Bro, there are so many annoying ass sounds. I can't even switch realms. Wait, which pet is it? Genuine curiosity? The one that screams? I'll mute the audio. Because it bothers me. It bothers me. All right, there we go. It's just, I can't, like, it's like, maybe, you know, maybe that's a me problem. I think Storm Dealer, right? I'm just not a fan of that pet, bro. Annoying. Why is it screeching? It should be doing something like, I don't know, melodious or something. Was it that hoe that just poured it away? I think it was one of y'all trying to be very, let's not, bro. Anyways, wait, let me see. He left. Am I going to hear the screaming? I think Storm Dealer double resist and try to go from there. Guys, do I just go for this? No, never mind. It's nowhere close to gone. All right, no. Never mind. I'm keeping that off. Should I just do this? I don't have that much gold, though, and Unicorn's kind of garbage. And y'all said something about Sprite yesterday. Should I do that? Should I go for Storm Dealer Sprite? Maybe. And that way we get a lot of OT heals? Or is that dumb? I don't know, man. I feel like the pet that we hatched with yesterday clearly wasn't going to work. So I shouldn't go and hatch with it again. Maybe I just hatch with this random ass pet. I don't know. If you're already played it and don't want to go through a certain game, then sure, you can skip it. Y'all talking about the Novus thing? We'll talk about that more. Let me make my pet first. But I'm like, you know, on the fence about how I feel. I mean, that's a gorgeous pet. It has like fairy, energizing battery, spellproof, dealer. I literally wouldn't mind getting that, but I want Defy. But I don't know if that's like, you know, is that ever gonna happen? And this pet has a lot of stuff, but the numbers are garbage. So why would I want that? And this has armor piercer. Maybe I go for something cheap. Like, go to the left and somehow find something. I don't think that's a thing, but, you know, maybe. I feel like we gotta go for a cheaper hatch. Like, it's weird, but I feel like maybe something about it being cheaper makes it more likely not to screw me up the ass. Maybe this pet. Double resist fairy dealer. I mean, is that not beautiful? Maybe it's less complicated we go for it. Thank you to Wizzy Hat. Thank you for the 5 bomb, my boy.
Of the end solution to the occupation.
What? My boy, huh? I don't know what he just asked. Thank you, but also, the hell? All right, anyways. But I appreciate it, I guess. Maybe this? I don't... That man, you low-key... That kind of scared me. I don't even know why. Maybe this? Fairy... I think maybe just this. Honestly, Stormhound can't be that bad, right? It's 130 damage per pip. I mean, it's just literally worse than that. All right, I'm going for this. Double resist, energizing battery. You know, hey, thank you for the top dono, Wizzy Hat. Thank you for the top dono, $5. I appreciate it. Is that, wait, why are y'all saying no? Why are y'all saying no at me? Guys, the numbers are the least of our worries. If you're saying no, the numbers are literally the least of our worries. I promise you, the fact that we don't, because this has 10 proof 5 resist. That's what I need, bro. Hey, thank you to Aboff. Thank you for the 7 months, my boy. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. The item card. What's so bad about it? It's a Stormhound. It's cool. The numbers just, the stats won't be like 10 instead of 9. Do I really care about that? I cannot lie. I don't think it'll, you know what? I'm doing it. And I got a Stormy Egg. All right, well, hold up. I want my sound effects on, bro, but I just don't want the pet screaming at me. Maybe this realm doesn't have it. Please. Like, I like the thing, but I just don't want the pet. Whoever did that in every realm, like, you're weird, bro. Like, that ass. I think this should be a good pet. Screw it. And it's the right pet body. We afforded it, you know. New pet. Got me some snacks. You follow me, bro? And the numbers aren't even that bad. Alrighty. Let's get it. Let's get it, my boy. Let's get it. I think, you know what? The numbers are good. The body is good. Whoever had a problem with it, now we're happy. Now, I really need to see some resist, bro. Otherwise, we're just going to keep dying. It's going to suck. It's going to suck, bro. Hey, thank you again, Ava, for the 7 months, my boy. No one drinking besides me. What you talking about? Oh, that meant that anyone else drinking? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Am I entertaining when... Maybe. I don't know. Spellproof first talent. Like, low-key, that would make it, like, comparable to our best pets. Why are y'all telling me to control V? I don't want to turn all the audio off. I just don't want the pet screaming in my ear. I actually like the Wiz audio. But recently, they've been... I mean, maybe I'm, like, neurodivergent, but with audio. Audio divergent. I really... That might be what it is. It's just, I don't like the sound effects that they be spamming in my ear every now and then, bro. I feel like the sound engineer, like, bro, like, get it together, my boy. Like, you, like, don't make unpleasant noises spam in my ear. Like, that shouldn't be... Anyways, bro. If you were, we'd still love you. Thank you, man. And wow, thank you. That was a really... I appreciate it. Wow, man. Hey, my man said Blaze Stacking 35 bubble. Yeah, but is that, like, gonna be a survival versus not survival type of thing? That, I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. I mean, wait, hold up. It's good, but I need spellproof. But it's good. I mean, I need both, right? So it's not a bad talent. I need that epic. Yo, don't play with me. I'll keep going. Why not? If this gets double resist and a Maycast, there are scenarios already where at Ancient it's better than my mega pets that we made. Because sometimes you don't want damage. You want resist and you want healing. And that's all you want, you know? Like, you don't even need the damage like that. I feel like damage is good, but it's more of a convenience. Not a survival or not survival type of thing. I mean, hey, guys, we made the pet. The die equals delete is about to start. I hope we don't die today and have to delete. Thank you to all my people priming, by the way. Don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime. Thank you to everyone who's subbing. Thank you to everyone who supported. I appreciate y'all, man. Alrighty. I'm speed running. From someone with autism, you just gotta learn how to rhythm. My boy, that does not help me. No, but genuinely, I don't know why I get aggravated so hard by noise. Like, it's like, dude, there was a bird honking outside, and I really thought about committing animal abuse. Like, it was just honking, or like, it was doing, but I didn't do anything. It was just like camped outside, like, my apartment, screaming. And I'm like, is it like a mating call or something? And I'm like, bro, like, relax. Like, you know. So I feel like I gotta figure this out before I do something I regret. You know, man? That's a crazy thing to admit. Why? Well, you're allowed to think whatever as long as you don't act on it. That's what birds do. I was just, why is it, and it hasn't moved. It hasn't moved out of the, honestly, if y'all hear a weird animal noise from the distance, it's right outside my apartment. And also, I'm not on the first floor, so it's like really, really outside my apartment, bro. I think it's trying to mate. I don't even know what type of bird it is. Like a duck, goose, bird thing. I don't know, it's like something along those. It's in that family. Meeting my spaghetti to this? What the hell? I think it is mating season though. It would make sense. It's just like, bro, relax. Like, it's not that serious. Like, mate silently. Why can't you mate silently? All right, y'all. I'm gonna use this pet for quests to turn in so I get XP. But I think we do this for minions and this for bosses. So since it's a minion fight, let's do that. Put on a little minion deck. And we're gonna get started, my boy. How was there a hype train already? Yo, I don't even understand how hey, somehow the one prime. Hey, listen, this could be our opportunity, y'all. Because maybe y'all have a sub that you were waiting to use. If you haven't yet, all primes, all gifteds, all cheers, if you use them and we level up the train, you can get a free emote that you take forever, keep forever. They're cool, they're animated. Take part in the hype train. He just letting the huzz know he's single, ready to mingle. I feel like they've been known. Like, they've known for the past 5 hours. Like, bro, it was a while, bro. I get it. That's how they do it. Also, I didn't actually commit animal abuse. I just thought about it. Obviously, I wouldn't do it. But apparently, I'm not allowed to say that. We can't think things. Nah, it was just like, have y'all ever had a woodpecker outside your window? Have y'all ever had that? I remember in high school, there was a spring where there was a woodpecker. I don't know where he was, but he loved doing something that I could hear right outside my window. We had thin walls. Maybe that's a me thing, but I heard him. And ooh, I've never hated an animal so bad. I never hurt the bird, but I thought about it. I'm just, you know, that's a thing, you know, man. Shall I prime? Bro, if you're asking that, that's crazy. There's a hype train acting. Get you an emote. Well, we gotta get to level 1, but we're already 16% of the way there. I don't know, maybe some early primers, early gifters, early cheerers. What the hell am I listening to? Just like my not so serious brush with edible abuse. Because it wasn't serious, you know? Sensitive ears? Maybe. Oh my god! Gilbrut! What the hell? Wait, you're rewarding someone talking about animal abuse with 20 gifted? Yo, Gilbert, I don't know about that. Wait, hey, thank you for the 20 gift. Nah, that's crazy. Thank you so much, Mom. Hey, thank you for the top dono of the live stream. Thank you for the 20 gift. I'm joking. That's not what he did. But he just blessed 20 of y'all up with ad-free viewing for the month. Thank you, Gilbert. Yo, can we get some love in the chat? Big W's, level 3 hyped. Hey, Daddy ignored with the prime as well. Thank you for the 2 months, my boy. Nah, this man Gilbert the GOAT, bro. Yo, thank you. Thank you, my boy. Also, I do want to clarify again, I've never committed animal abuse in my life. I just joked about it. So, hey, relatives, thank you for the 2 gifted. Thank you for the love. I just want to clarify, like, you know, in case I was joking, I promise. Also, that's a weird joke, so I shouldn't. Then again, isn't all joking? Yo, thank you to Gilbrut for another. Gilbrut, you're that man leveled up the hype train again, bro. Thank you for the gift itself to Duckworth. What kind of name is Duckworth? Hey, thank you. Hey, Duckworth, enjoy the ad-free viewing, my boy. Thank you, host. We got a level 4 already. That's wild. We're built diffy. Hey, everyone that's a part of the hype train, y'all my new favorite people. Coda, thank you for the 100 cheers as well. Thank you to Pasta Monster as well for the 100 cheers. Thank you for the love, y'all. We got a 4% level 4 train. If you're a part of it, you got a level 4 hype emote. Gotta be a part of it. Duckworth catching strays? Nah, my bad, bro. Nah, I'm sure that's a cool name. You feel me, bro? Call PETA. Why? Wait, so y'all have never thought about doing something that's like illegal yet? Like you have. It's just like not seriously. Just like, you know, like that's just human thinking. That's not like, you know, not like illegal and like, I don't know, or unethical. I don't know, whatever the word is, you know, man. Now, whatever, man. Fine, I'll just pretend that I'm perfect. Since that's what we want, apparently. My pet already healing me, my boy. Intrusive thoughts. Yes, that's the word. Not whatever else I said. I think about being the next Al Capone. I've thought about burying a body. No, hey, I'm kidding. Yo, what's good, low-key Carrie? Welcome. What's good, Sancta Safira? Welcome. My man said, I think you're digging yourself deeper. No, I would never. Okay, I have thought about, you know that one scene from Breaking Bad? I will say this. You know, like when they like start like really going crazy? I thought about what I would do in their situation. And I think they were kind of dumb. Like the Breaking Bad, like, what's his face? Hey, Relatives, thank you for the 300 cheers. Thank you for the love, my boy. Hey, thank you to everyone who's a part of this ridiculous hype train right now. Gilbert, you're the GOAT with the 21. I can't believe this. Bro, are we about to hit 1350? Hey, if y'all have Prime, you gotta do it. There's a hype train running. There's a hype train active right now, my boy. That thought runs through my mind every day. Like the little acid scene, that's such a crazy. Like what are they doing, bro? Like there's no way. I mean, then again, I feel like they explained. Like you know what I'm talking about? It's a crazy scene. Hey, Breaking Bad, bro. Do I drink alcohol? Not like as a habit. Have I ever? Are you asking have I ever or do I like currently? It's just, I feel like that's, you know, I'm in a stage of life, you know, I'm looking out for myself, you know. I'm also like, I feel like there's not enough situations that arise in my life, you know, man? That's the problem. Like, you need a social situation, otherwise it's kind of sad. If you're doing it alone, I mean, I guess the real question is, should I do it on stream? Because that's a social situation. I feel like if you're watching, and you know, that's actually low-key, that's a situation, you know? I feel like if I'm fully alone though, which is a lot of my life, I'm gonna be like, is there really a point? Like, what am I getting out of it type beat, you feel me? But I have thought about it. Host a mixer, what, live stream it? Hey, thank you again. I can't believe there's a level 4 10% train, like 10 minutes into the stream. Gilbert built different. Hey, thank you so much. Gilbert, for you, I'm really gonna try not to die today. I mean, I say that, y'all. I say that, but it's just hard, man. It's hard. You feel me? Like every time I've nearly died, it's not like I'm going in thinking, let me just throw. I bet sometimes y'all think that. Y'all think I'm throwing for content, but I never. I promise I never. Drinking stream would be hype. Would it? Maybe if it was for a productive cause, you know? Maybe if it was for the content. Maybe. I don't know, man. If it's just me drinking and playing Wiz, that ain't gonna work, you know? I drink for content, it's fun. What do you mean? Oh, like when you're watching me? I think that's valid. Thank you to my man's Benkapal. Thank you for the 200 cheers as well. I appreciate it. Thank you to hey, thank you for being a part of the hype train, Benkapal. Y'all, we still got 30 seconds left in the crazy ass level 4 train that y'all just made. Make sure that you take part in it, because that means you can get a level 4 hype train emote. And who doesn't want that? They're cool. These days are kind of cool. You feel me, bro? I'm Irish. It's in my blood to just kick back and knock some drinks down. No, that's valid. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying what I do. That's all. I even think if you're watching the stream and that's like, you know, entertainment, that's valid. I feel like for me, there aren't enough scenarios in my life these days. Like, I'm not talking about back in the day. I'm talking about, you know, these days. You feel me? I'm just going to go in. I'm yapping a lot. I think we're fine. What's your mile run time? It's bad, bro. I know. I recently went on a jog and it was terrible. What the hell did y'all get? Hey, yo, applause break and down bad. I am down bad. There's no better hype train emote from that hype train. Thank you so much, Gilbert. Thank you again for the love, my boy. The top dono, the legend. Should I shield? I'm gonna shield real quick. You feel me, bro? Go crazy, you know, man? The more shots deep you are, the funnier sauce becomes. That means you're an L comedian, entertainer. You're an L. Oh my God, banned for life. Thank you for the 5 gifted, my boy. Hey, thank you so much, the homie. Banned for life. I hope you're part of the sauce banned for life. I tried. It's your name. You can't blame me. Hey, thank you so much, my boy. Should I just do a little Triton? Cheeky little. Because I already have a shield, so why not? You feel me? You know what? Hold that, bro. He's dead. That's why I'm on a storm, right? I think we can do it out here. Hey, thinking of ban for life, bro. This is outrageous. Big ups Gilbert, big ups ban for life, big ups everyone else that's also been a part of the craziness already. Good lord. I mean, he's dead, right? Yeah. That's a go-to right there. I don't like this little empower tech that they've started doing. By the way, some very important context for y'all's viewing pleasure, right? So yesterday was our first boss that was ranked 13. That was the boss at the end of the Pyramid of the Storm Eye. We have yet to see another boss like that since then, but we will pretty much as soon as we get to the next area, which is maybe a few bosses away. I'm talking like maybe 2-3 bosses away, maybe like, you know, maybe 4 or 5, like something like, and then they're all rank 13. That means we're about to start seeing AZTECA spells. And on a storm, that's gonna matter. That means their AI upgrades a little bit. I've noticed that difficulty spike every time that I've done this, and storm seems to be really affected by those shifts. And that's all I've learned, so I think it's about to get real. Also, should I do the potent trap sharpen blade quest? Is that worth it? That would be like a die equals delete, but risky situation, y'all. Do I do it? Y'all see that Sora shutting down? Wait, I'm confused, because wasn't that like the most used? That was the one where all the animals looked hella realistic, right? That's wild. It's gonna double your damage, I guess. Is it easy to... I guess it is, yeah. I feel like very often it's not about your damage, though. Right? I mean, it's getting to the point where I feel like I am held back by having to buff stack like this. I feel like a little sharpened. That wouldn't hurt anybody. Little potent windstorm, that'd be pretty hot. I think potent windstorm is low-key better. I mean, is he just cooked? Yo, come on, man. Come on, what you doing, man? What's happening? Let's get all of V. How you doing, ball boy? I did not say hi to the legend. I can't believe this. Yo, this is a crazy start to the stream, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in a great mood. I got like sunlight, did launch. See, that's a problem. That's a real... I mean, we're okay. But there will be situations where that's not gonna work. Generative AI companies have been bleeding money for a long time. It's inevitable that most of them shut down. Wait, is it finally happening? Can I be real? Like, entertainment value, great. Like, the AI and all that. But I kind of hate it. I hate what it stands for. I don't know what it is, you know? So I'm kind of rooting against it. I don't mind, bro. I feel like the world can go a different direction, you know? I think the memes don't have to all be AI'd, you know? I'm just saying. It might be a hot take, though. Are we use calendar stone? That's outside here, right? Okay. I don't know what part of the quest line we're in, if I'm being honest, bro. Also, that like a Sora AI thing, there was a point where I really believed it. Like, I saw the videos and I like it took me a while because it was like way ahead for a second. Like, it was like it had like some kind of like weird, like, you know, I don't think it's as good now, but there was like a time period it kept fooling my ass. So I got beef, bro. I'm against AI in art or search engine information. I guess both. I don't know. I just feel like it's used in too many places where it isn't actually going to improve anything. Art is not AI. Like, AI is not art. I mean, I guess. Like, if you put a prompt into something and call it art, that's crazy. And that's like, a lot of people do that, bro. Like, I feel like that's way too widespread. I'm like, that I have a problem with. And then there's also like, dude, I was trying to like, y'all remember when I was trying to add gifted members on YouTube? They like put me with an AI assistant and I nearly broke property. Like, I was like really like, it was really bad because like every time I typed out like a paragraph or something explaining what my issue was, it was like, you know, the little dot when they're typing, it did that. So I'm like, oh, so they're typing like a response to what I just said. And the message that it typed would be like, I have read your response and I am thinking about my answer. And I wanted to punch the screen because I'm like, you don't have to type that. We're in a group chat or whatever. We're in a chat. I get that. Like, it was like a support chat thing. I'm like, yeah, I know you're getting my answer. That's what this is. And it's like spending a minute and I'm thinking, oh, I'm finally out of here. And it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. So yeah, I was crashing out, man. Are you AI? Thank God I'm not AI. But if I were, I'd be better than all the other AI. Yeah, let me put this on. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't even the thing.
And defeat one of each and return.
No side quest. I didn't take it though. Don't worry about it, y'all.
For your next step, there is perhaps only one logical choice left for the traitor to King Axaya.
Where are we going, man? Yakate? Not this hoe. Is he a mint? Is he a build?
No one answers your knock, you hear a
I don't actually remember this boss, but I'm gonna assume it's a little scary, so be careful. What am I hearing? Who was roaring from the... There was a singer on TikTok for 3 months. It came out she was AI. Oh yeah, that's probably already a thing, right? There's already AI. I don't know.
You are too slow, light child. He is already with the king, and another king will fall.
This is an American-ass voice actor. What the hell? Okay. I never heard that before. I feel like I never pay attention to the... Like, I'm on my, what, like, 6th time in AZTECA since I started this? I haven't heard that. I mean, we boost on both of them. So I'm just gonna go in. Yeah. With the way the world has been lately, I've been inspired to start reading. Wow. Like, you've had, like, and you've been inspired to be literate? I've thought about it, too. I wish books had dark mode, bro. I think that's my problem. I'm so used to, like, you know, but I feel like that's not, I don't like black on white, like, you know. Is that a stupid ass thing to say? Get a Kindle? That's a good ass, I had, one of my friends had a Nook back in the day and I used to steal it for like assignments and stuff. So like, I mean, I've used it before. See, that's hype. That's what I need, bro. Y'all be reading actual books. Stealing a Nook is crazy. Well, like, it was more like borrowed for a long period of time, kind of without explicit permission. So like, I don't know if that's the same thing. You feel me? That's like, you know, that's like a whole different, you know. So steal it. No, hold up. I just explained what I did. And just like, you know, like, what's happening? Should I do... You know what? I like the idea of a bubble and then crackening the minion because I can boost on it, right? I think that's what I gotta do. I already shielded, you know? No permission equals stealing. Like, but like, he also took my stuff and like, you know. Hey, listen, man. It was one of my friends that was like really like, you know. He wouldn't have noticed if he was missing a Nook. It was like that type of upbringing. That like, he's fine, you know? He's probably like a Wall Street banker or something like that right now in life. Me taking his Nook. And we being friends and being like, you know, it didn't affect his life. That's fine, man. I was in one of those. Now, I'm admitting to a lot of crimes. I was about to say, I need to stop, bro. There's like a lot of, I'm implicating myself. Also, should we be worried? Like, we've only had one turn and I'm already like, we're 2 turns and I'm already like down bad. Because if I get Medusa'd, well, I have a turn to stun block before a Medusa, right? So I guess do that, right? And ideally we crit, because well, he would have to not use his pips. He did use his pips. So that's gonna hurt. But at least there's no Medusi. So maybe we're fine. Is this a rank 13? It is! See? It feels different. My ass was not paying attention. It's a rank 13, and it already feels a little scary. And that's facts. You can literally see it. So I gotta be careful today, y'all. I mean, you don't need that. I think you definitely need to stun block, right? And then we'll see. I like the bubble. My man said true colors are showing. Nah. I'm just, honest. That's all it is, you know? It's not true colors, you know? I'm unashamed, you know, of my thoughts. And so I share them. When the bald sauce emotes, listen, I'm lazy. I'm sorry, man. If it helps anybody, I've really not been working out that type of stuff, and recently I've just felt more inspired. Like, you know, I needed a cooldown, y'all. Bro, it's gonna sound crazy to say because I think it's been like 3 weeks since this happened, but I had like family over for like a week, so really it's been 2 weeks, so really not that long. I needed like mental cooldown from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's overwhelming. Nah, I remember this hoe. He did this exact thing to me and caught me off guard before. Wait, that's scary as hell. No. You need to stop. Hey, yo, Malakine. I'm gonna take off the infection. Maybe heal twice. How's the baby? Oh, the baby's lit. Yeah, the baby's hype. You know, my nephew, I haven't really seen the baby in a while. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Should I? Yeah, let me do that. And then maybe one more buff for the kill. And that's what we gotta do, right? This is a warlord strat. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. He, low-key, that's the scary thing about AZTECA, bro. They're not even death, but they have death spells. And it's like, obviously, if you're like not being stupid, like you'll see that, you know? But sometimes I can't help. Like, it's just my secret, like, you know, my secret weakness is that I'm sometimes stupid, you know? I meant to, I don't read much either. Mostly Stephen King. But it's something I've been better. This is a long-ass comment. See, this is why I don't read, bro. I'm happy for you. Or I'm sorry that that happened. Should I do this? I think I have to. You have a sibling? Well, it's like a cousin, but we were brought up in India at the same time. By my grandparents. I was unplanned. So my parents didn't raise me for like 5 years. And then, well, okay, they didn't say that to me, but like, let's be real, you know? But I feel like that's just what it is, you know? You should want a separate Wiz, a level accurate solo of Grizzle and Winter Tusk. I mean, maybe. Hey, by the way, I'm already very excited about the next PvE playthrough. Hopefully we go crazy on the Storm. And we really have a run that we can celebrate. Or I'll do another Storm run if not. I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see. I could die today, so I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to hit max, though. About to hit max. But yes, I have almost all the stones are set in place. I have to do a lot of prep for it, though. Y'all will see the work that went into it, hopefully. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. I mean, that literally did negative damage, which is really sad. I think do that. Let's see. I mean, yeah, do that into a thing. He has a lot of damage output. You gotta do another Storm. I mean, if I do this rule set again, I do want to do Storm or Fire. Like, as in if I die. Because, bro, this is low-key. I feel like it's, one, it's more entertaining. And weirdly, I feel like, yes, I could die at any given time. But I'm locked in as a result. And I almost feel like you're more powerful in certain key ways, right? And it matters. It does matter. Like, I bet I could beat the rat somewhat easily. I could be wrong. Watch the rat be the one. But like the thing that has killed 2 different wizards, I feel like the Storm would breeze through it. That would be one of those, right? Then again, am I dumb? Is that because it's still a very high damage output boss, right? But dude, it's like a fire ice boss. You could literally set the fire and ice. And then you just use less buffs to kill him. So I feel like Storm is dead as the best tool for the rat solo. That's the only thing it might be the best for, but like you guys feel me, right? Like there's like something happening there. So I don't know. We'll see.
My
Your health
does
over.
not matter. My
Daddy.
will
Oh,
storm over you and
Daddy.
take you away to the
Well, hold
shadow
up.
and
That's my first health. That's my first health deck that I, you know, really plays in a psychological aspect more. Yeah, of the whole die equals delete. Like even that fight, that could have been a little crazy. Yo, what's that, Pluto? Thank you for the 5 months, my boy. Hey, you're astonished? Bro, Shabubu's coming. Shabubu's. The advent of Shabubu. The second coming. It's a great title. Hey, what's good, Churlish? Hope you're having a good day, brother. Hey, if y'all are here, it's already been crazy lit. Thank you to everyone who's staying crazy lit. You know, man? It's just one of those streams, like, don't mind me, but I've read the signs already. It's a crazy stream today, bro.
Quickly, fly to the Jura Palace and deal with Yakate Farwalker. Save King Aksaya Knife Moon from the Shadow Queen's
is he the traitor? Is he the traitorous? This is a minion fight, right? I think. If I had to guess. I'm pretty sure there's a minion fight here. And then that hoe gets, like, kidnapped. Double res pet. I made it to 5 pet today. So that's all we've done, you know? We'll see. You said it now, so it's doomed. I mean, I'm not saying that about anything up to the rat. I think the rat is on a storm more doable in a lot of important ways. But that doesn't mean that getting there is easier. It's easily the hardest thing. So I'm not treating this any less seriously. I'm just pointing that out as an example. It could be kind of crazy. Then again, bro, some of the craziest parts of the game, like, I feel like Chrysalis and the end of the second half of Azteca are gonna be nuts. And then maybe it like catches up again. How would it though? They get stats after. I don't know if it ever gets easier, y'all. Why is Valyrian's hat a different color? I don't know. Well, I don't see color, so that's racist. What's your favorite book? I don't know. Okay, can I give like a book that I wouldn't call my favorite now, but I've read as a kid and it had a profound impact, like as a child, like, but I wouldn't call it my favorite book, but I feel like it really is like, you know, like how I think about things, you know, man. Y'all know the book Frindle, I believe it's called, by Andrew Clements? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? That book changed my life a little bit because I was like, damn, like that's serious, bro. That was like a very inspirational book, but it's not meant for, I think it's like a middle school level book, bro. Y'all know what Frindle is? It's a classic. I feel like a lot of y'all gotta know it. But it's like that one, that was one of my favorite books growing up. And I read it multiple times. I was like, God damn, that's crazy. You never read it? That's wild, bro. Wait, so y'all don't know the plot? Can I spoil it? Well, I feel like somebody's gonna want to not have it spoiled, right? But yeah, it's up there, bro. The Giving Tree? What was that about? Is that the one where everyone is black and white? Except the dude that was chosen, and then he saw the world in color. And then kidnapped the baby. Yo, Jabers, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Spoil it? Wait, what am I thinking of? That's totally what I was thinking of, though. Wait, I'm confused. What is it? Oh, I'm thinking of The Giver. I'm thinking of The Giver. Right? Am I making up everything? I could be, hey, yo, my bad, chat. I'll be rewriting history out here. He did kidnap a baby at the end, right? In The Giver? I swear I remember this, bro. Hey, I remember these. I never Sparks notes the books. Like, I actually read them back in the day. But I feel like after, you know, the last books I read were in college. And it was for a Russian literature class that I took because I had a crush on a girl that was in the class. So I had no reason to be taking it. But those were the last books. It wasn't, actually, I take it back. It wasn't just Russian literature. I think it was about, like, texts that changed the world. But it was a lot of Russian stuff. Which made me think, why would that be? I don't know. Maybe the professor was kind of crazy. I don't know. But it was like Dostoevsky or something. Yeah, I know about that. I know about, what you know about them Dostoevskys? Frindle radicalized me. Bro, it's a cool book. He, like, gaslit everyone, if you think about it. But it's also, like, a very, like, you know, it has layers. It has layers, you know? Do you think the Quad Morgan fight will be easier on Storm? No, because I think when we fought it last, it was bugged. I think I might be cooked in the galleries. But then again, I thought that would happen earlier than now. I thought Mirror Lake would happen. I didn't expect Avalon to be hard, and then Avalon was hard. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, we got this so far, you know, just minions, you feel me? Like a couple of bosses that I went first against, not a big deal. I say that, the myth one, I mean, the myth one through. The myth boss through. Like, he could have maybe done a lot, but he didn't. He just wasted his pips on a natural attack when he had, like, you know, when he had a moment.
Free me now, magician.
Okay. Although, if I see rank 13, lock in. That's actually going to be serious. Because I don't think anything we've done has raised our abilities. But rank 13 raises their abilities, like, quite a bit. Have there been any quad fights in AZTECA? There's been one. There was a storm boss with 3 myth minions. But, dude, I feel like the minions being something I boosted on, that was a big deal. Whoa. Wait, surely I keep this. Right? Hey, yo, hold on. Keep that. Hot take. I think that's a good. I think that's good. Because if I need defense, I would rather get 8 resist. Right? It's not that good compared to the Poseidon stuff, though. I don't know. Do you have a favorite movie? Oh, okay. Movies and shows I can talk about all day. Bro, would y'all consider that a hobby? If I was asked what my hobbies are, I can't really call playing video games a hobby. That's my job. And you gotta, you know. But I feel like that would be the other thing that I do with a lot of my time, you know. My favorite movie of all time? I don't know. Like, it depends on the genre. Like, my favorite all-time movie, like, ever? Oh, you know what? The Great Gatsby. But the movie. I thought that was a good-ass movie. It, like, profoundly affected me. You feel me? Actually, wait. It's either that one. What was the one about prohibition? But I forgot the name of it.
Magician.
I want to say it was,
yes,
same genre. If we're talking about that type of genre, though, I don't know. It was kind of like the same time period, TBH. I like that time period a lot. I feel like it's a crazy time, in, like the Roaring 20s. This has nothing to do with anything. I feel like it's, I don't know. It's a cool topic. What is the movie I'm thinking of? It was like a cop that was like enforcing prohibition, and he like found someone. That one's a really good one, but you know what? I forgot the name, so I'm how could it be my favorite movie? The Great Gatsby was a banger. What else? What else is up there? I mean, I could be like Interstellar or something. I don't really agree though, you know? Hurt Locker for sure? No. It was like a classic, bro. Why can't your job be your hobby? That's a good point. I feel like it shouldn't. Like, it's dangerous. Because, like, then you don't have any way to divide your life, you know? What in the hell? You came up there with, like, plus 500? I got an amulet with the tier jewel that I have. And I've leveled up a little bit. That's the only thing that's raised our HP. But, dude, The Untouchables! That's a banger movie. That's a banger movie right there. If y'all have never watched that, I feel like that's, like, an obscure movie that a lot of people haven't watched, but it's a banger, bro. Yeah, that one, like, affected me. I thought you were going to say some weeb. No. Well, like the DBZ. Bro, okay, but, I mean, if we're going there, there's some bangers, you know? The DBZ Broly movie, that one was like, I watched that recently. I watched the Beast Gohan movie. It kind of went ham. Memento's up there. That's a good one. That's like the memory problem dude, right? Rank 12. So therefore, it's easy. I'm kidding. It's not that easy.
That hole with your heart.
Well, hold up. What hole is she filling? And why? Yo, I might need to listen to this dialogue, bro. What? I just heard I'm filling your hole with my heart or something. I don't know what I'm hearing. I mean, that's fine. I don't know if anyone else heard that. It said, I have the right pet on. Okay, I almost did just walk in not having the right pet on. That's just not the way I want to go. I have too much to see in this world on the storm, bro. Alrighty. Give us your most controversial movie hot take of all time. Movie hot take? I think Inception is an extremely dumb movie. And I think people overhype the hell out of it. I think that's my hot take. I think when I was in college, I'd never seen Inception. Everyone was like, oh, you gotta see Inception. I think people say that Inception is a great movie to seem deep. So that's my hot take. Should I do... I'll do that. I think that's what I gotta do. It's not even that, like... It's not even that deep. It's not even that deep of a movie, bro. I literally think... Oh, that's bad but good. Because, yes, it boosted me, but, dude, the Storm... See, if he was ranked 13, that would have been very bad. Because he could have Storm Owl. But I don't believe he can Storm Owl. But there are things that he could do. Wait, be careful here. This is actually... Like, a Storm boss that's first, like, that's a big deal. Should I do that? I feel like that's really smart. I don't think you want to go that route. Do I have a Satyr? I mean, I have that. I'll do this. I don't think we've taken any damage, so there's no point healing. Yeah. Okay. That's a big hit. Wait, does he crit though? Okay, he don't crit those. Okay. Yeah, I feel like rank 13 Storm is gonna be a problem to fight from second, but we're not doing that right now. I don't know when that happens. Okay, should I think, yeah, you gotta like simplify your deck a little bit. I'd do this if I thought it had a guarantee of killing on the minion. It actually might. And what if he dots me? Then I'd also dot counter. Maybe. Wow, they really lorded and crowed, dude. These are like the more OP than they should be spells. Okay. The obvious concern is Wild Bolt under a bubble with crit. With Feint is actually really what I should be saying. Okay. Is that okay? Am I dead to Bolt? How much is that doing? Chat, I might need the minion to like really die right now. Because a Feint Bolt definitely kills. And they literally could do it. Okay. Alright, I misunderestimated this. I misunderestimated this, bro. I never paid attention to the rank. Bro, me neither. Until I started doing die equals delete, it matters. It literally determines what spells they can pack. Okay, that's, I think, okay. Because now, he could technically bolt into the bolt. If that happens, and they both hit max, then I lose. But, what could I do to prevent that? Okay. That's scary, dude. I mean, the weakness was all I had. He has a double buff? Is that not, like, kind of ridiculous? Or it could be. It could be ridiculous. I guess now you have this set up, so you don't need that. I'll shield. Or should I heal? See, the problem is against a storm, you would think shielding is smart. No, please don't. Bro, please. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Would that have done 1,000? So I had to have shielded there if that had hit max, I think. Okay. Let's go for a heal. I was dead. I have a little bit of flat res too, don't I? So I would have done more than 840 or whatever. No, we're fine. I thought you died. It is gonna be like that against storms. My concern is if he was 1 rank higher, he could have literally just done that with the Storm Owl instead of the Storm Lord. And that's like not even like a crazy thing for them to do because they start with 1 billion pips. Okay, let's be smart about how we play this because obviously I want to kill him quick. Dude, he has a bubble and an amp. Okay, no, a fortify. Bubble amplify would have been ridiculous. Okay. I don't want to overblade because Levi-Ussie exists, right? I think try to get some buffs up. That's your way out. You ain't gonna survive this, man, forever. I mean, what is that? A blade, a bubble? I think you are gonna have to bum rush, right? Is that dumb? It depends on what he does. Maybe that was dumb. I don't like that hit because that's like a proper mid-range. But he can't do 1900. He could do like 1500, which is very scary. But there's no way, right? I'm gonna shield just in case he buffs. The thing, and he did fizzle. Okay, not bad. Okay, Barbenheimer was the best thing in cinema history. I don't know about that. I never watched Oppenheimer. I only watched Barbie. Does that say a lot about me as a person? I feel like it does. I don't know what it says, but you know, I never watched Oppenheimer. So I guess I'm not really, what kind of hobby is that if I'm not, you know? I'm sure it's a good movie. I'm sure, you know. I thought Barbie was, I feel like Barbie got misbranded. Like people thought it was like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like people thought it was like a girl's movie, but it's really not. It's like a really, I feel like any adult could have watched it. What about The Godfather? I love The Godfather. Is it my favorite movie? No, but like, you know, there's a lot of them out there, y'all. I don't know. This is my movie review day, I guess. Should I just kill? Am I killing? It's what, a blade, a bubble, 3 different traps, and a boost. Like, that should kill with the double weakness. I'm a little worried about, like, a small hit into a big hit. That's fine. Yeah, do that, bro. Damn, this whole made me panic. Okay. So our first, like, weird-ass fight. I definitely think there was a way we could have died there. Because the minion could have fainted and he could have max bolted, right? And that is the one thing that nearly killed us. The bubble was scary. I think the bubble was the other move that was scary, bro. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, my boy. No way man's watched Barbie, not Oppenheimer. It's just, like, not my genre, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing.
My star is
All right, hold up.
extinguished.
Did I get anything? For that, I got nothing. It's a storm boss. I thought I'd at least get a storm boss, bro. Sauce got the worst movie taste. I disagree. I think you just think that there is such thing as a good or a bad movie taste. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a good movie or a bad movie. Only one that sells well or doesn't. That's all it is. There's no such thing as a good, like, it's art. So you can't, you know, that's how it works, man. My man said, did you see the Giga Sauce I posted in the media? Wait, Giga Sauce? I haven't checked my DMs at all. Wait, did you send emotes, Rylan? Yeah, I got you. I might got it, bro. I might gotta upload some.
You are fat.
Wait, bro. We're very, very close to getting to Zoltan Dock. And there is a double boss fight that we're gonna have to keep our, like, you know, our wits about us, y'all. Because this little thing that we keep doing with the minion getting out of there, that's not gonna work there. So there is something. That's like early, right? That's like early Cloudburst for us. I don't know. Guy said you're fat. Yeah, no, I heard that. I think she was trying to say that I'm fast. You know, funnily enough, all the women in this game call me fast. all the women in real life that I know call me fast. I wonder why. Bro, Bollywood movies are fire. I made that joke a couple of days ago. I'm sorry. I just had, hey, it came up. I'm sorry, man. I'm joking. No one calls me that. I wish. Do I? I don't know. So, if you think about it, that's not the worst problem. Because at least, you know, you got, like, companionship and all. Bro, Raw 1 is OP. Raw 1? What is Raw 1? Is that a movie? Am I stupid? Alright, hold up. How many hoes do I have to fight, bro? Oh, good lord. I mean, that's fine. This is meant to be a secret between us? Whoa, hey, yo. Hey, that's crazy. What about 2B movies? Nah, get out of here. Yo, this man pirating movies on 2B. That's wild, bro. That is a pirating website, right? Or am I tripping? I guess no, it isn't. It's a platform. But it might as well be. It honestly might as well be, bro. My man said 2B is legit. Really? You think so? It's a streamer. What do you mean? No. They're talking about, like, the platform. Like Netflix or something. It's like that, you know? Technically, pirating sites are also platforms. Well, damn. That sounds like someone who pirates movies. You know, I really try not to. But sometimes I just, you know, the devil on the right shoulder, it wins. You know, I can't help it. The one that I really feel bad about, because I actually really do like Marvel, I did pirate No Way Home. That's the one I just needed to know what happened. You feel me? Bro, the day that movie came out, there were so many videos of, like, people just recording it. It was bad, bro. Like, it was, like, kind of soon after it came out, you know? But I don't really pirate movies like that, you know, man? Crime admission number 3. No. I could just say that I'm joking. So, I didn't admit to anything. So, there you go. My friend that I know pirated No Way Home. I just wanted to feel cool. That's all it was, bro. I pirated Infinity War when it first came out. I remember this one time, I think it was like KSI versus Logan Paul or something. I don't know, some big boxing match. I was like a kid back then. And I watched it through the reflection of someone else watching it, but they were wearing sunglasses. And it was, like, actually fine. It was actually fine. Because, like, they were, like, taking down everything. But I remember, bro. That's the real tech. Just wear sunglasses while reacting to something. And then have other people watch through that. And then, voila. You feel me, bro? That's how you do it. You feel me? And that's not pirating. That's just, he happened to be watching and streaming his reaction, and he happened to be wearing reflective, you know? That's not even pirating. That's like intellectually original property, you know? You had a modded 360 back in the day? You pirate games for it? Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm not talking about games, bro. That's crazy. Hey, yo. I wouldn't do that as a streamer. That's wild. That I'd never do. That I genuinely wouldn't do. I feel like you gotta draw the line somewhere, bro. Am I interested in GTA 6? I am. I just don't know, like, how do I integrate it with my current existing content? Because the YouTube algorithm, it just sucks ass. It's just deeply devious. It just punishes you all the damn time, bro. Like, and it's like, I don't want to, like, if I upload that here compared to the Wiz content, it does a little bit worse, and then it's just ass. But I want to play. If I'm gonna play a game, I want to stream it. But now I feel like, you know, I'm just like a victim of the algorithm, y'all. I feel like I gotta, like, first off, I gotta, like, free up the time. Like, I've been doing that, been less stressed out, even though I'm at the same time, like, you know, I've been, like, not rushing to the very end of the day until I start the stream type of thing. You know, I've been trying to, like, free up some time. If I can get to the point where I can free up enough time, yeah, I guess I could record other games and upload it on another channel. Is that really the only option? I just don't want to ruin this channel because, bro, and I totally get if you only want to watch Wiz. I think that's totally fine. It's just if I upload other games, the YouTube algorithm thinks that I'm making bad content if other people don't watch. So it's not like, I'm not blaming anyone. It's just like a dumb, I guess I'm blaming YouTube. I don't know, man. You saw Wolverine Origins before it was finished. What are you talking about? Like a leaked director cut or something? They were pre-release discs for beta. So everyone here has committed a crime, by the way. I hope, you know, I miss the Zelda series. I kind of miss it too. I know what I did wrong, But now I gotta have the energy to do that again. I don't know about that. That's a lot, y'all. And I did way shorter streams back then, which wouldn't even work with the way my channel works now. And I only uploaded stream highlights. So I took maybe a third of the time per video, if you really think about it, you know? So I don't know. Would that really... I like where my YouTube channel and all that is now, though. I don't want to ruin that. I'm proud of it. You don't want to ruin something you're proud of, you know? My only crime is not cherishing her enough. Wow. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Hey, he just like me for real. People speed every day. Huh? Oh, I guess, yeah. That's a crime. So there you go, bro. No, there's no such thing as someone that hasn't committed a crime, I think. I'm trying to think of what crime I've actually committed, you know? I feel like it's kind of hard, though. Like jaywalking? Like, that's not... Is that a crime? I guess. Like, you know? I feel like I'd be jaywalking. You should see me on the streets. I'm a jaywalking menace. They call me the jaywalker in my neck of the woods. My man said, you so underage drank. I don't know what you're talking about. I deny all allegations. I have no idea what that is. What does that mean? My man said one time me and my friends may or may not have stole $500 worth of steaks. Wait, this is like Grand Theft Steak or something. Like, bro, like you can't be admitting to this. Everything I've admitted to today has been like kind of like you could like, you know, brush that out. That's like Grand Theft or something, you know. That's a $500. You can't accidentally steal $500 of anything. I highly doubt it. Unless it's like small and expensive and you didn't realize you had it, you know. When I was a kid, I stole a ton of Pokemon cards. Wait, that is wild. Wait, were they... Do you know how much they were worth now? Or do you know how much they became worth? Like, what if you stole, like, thousands of dollars or something, bro? That is wild. Back then, you wouldn't have known. So, like, I feel like, you know, that's not the same. Should I just do that to kill the minion because I boost and not get Medusa? I think you have to. Right? Yeah. Guys, I think there's 3 bosses until we're in Zoltan Dock. Which, you know what? Normally it takes me like 3 hours. It takes me a whole stream just to get there. So we're booling today. We're booling. I want to go far, y'all. I think we're going to make it definitely to the double boss fight. Because that's going to be like an existential battle. Let's be serious. Like, that's existential on that ass. But after that, maybe the cheating boss in... Before the pitch black lake as well. What's his face? The alligator crocagator dude. You still have them? Bro, you should see how much money you stole. Just to, like, you know, like obviously that's not, you shouldn't celebrate that, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like, you know, you should, if you stole them, you know. Sauce goated as heck. I mean, I've done this a few times. Knowing what I'm about to face. Chat, how long ago were we here on the Mint? Bro, are we at the point where we can get here in like a few weeks? Because I don't think it was that long ago. Like weeks. Not maybe, I don't even think a full month. Maybe a month. I was doing Darkmoor about a month ago. Which is a little bit after this. So really not that long ago. And considering there were 2 attempts that literally ended, I feel like it could have been even quicker if you think about it. Alright, I have nothing, so I'm just gonna leave it up to RNG before something dumb happens. Just gonna leave it up. Eventually, it's gotta pay off. That's how gambling works. Eventually, Storm needs a damage buff. I mean, I could get more, but I'd be even more fragile. But look, for 2 pips, bop! God damn it. Really, dude? Really? You have to let me waste... That was like a really high risk move, and now... It did nothing for us. My man said tax fraud is how you get clipped. I haven't done that. Hey, yo, IRS, I promise. I'm filing right now. I'm really, like, trying to be good about it, you know? Chat, I would never. Okay. Do I have any... Well, I already have all that. I think you kind of have to heal until you can get more stuff, right? You were in Chrysalis on the Myth in the middle of February? That's wild. I mean, to be fair, that means that if our goal really is to beat the whole game, we could do it in a reasonable amount of time. It's just there's so many unique challenges every time that you just can't account for. But that's also, if it wasn't like that, I wouldn't stream it, right? I don't know. Isn't this a boss that someone told you to do a minion kill and they give subs? I don't know. But speaking of gifted, thank you to everyone that's gifted subs today. Big ups to homie Gilbrod again for the big 21 gifted. That's crazy. All right, bro. Let's go for a blade into the ting. You feel me? I hacked into the IRS. Confirmed. I still owe 100,000 crowns. Wow. I wish. That's, you know, that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. In taxes, that's not that bad. If you think about it. Dude, it's so, you know, that one of the worst things about becoming an adult, I feel like I've realized that 60,000 crowns, it's not a small amount. It is a lot. But in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't like a lifetime supply of wealth like it felt like when I was a kid, you know? That's gonna hurt. What is that, a crypt bladed? Okay. Was that a 45 blade, by the way? Hold up, hold up. Are they using sharpened blades now? Because I feel like it was. It was a 45 blade. I thought I was tripping. Okay. Wow. Well, that's alarming. Are you dead? Please? Please. My boy said I'm in waste management. Hey, I'm happy for you, man. Okay. I used to think 60k crowns was crazy amount. Right? I thought that was like generational wealth. Okay, bro, he's like very... I'm almost cooked. Wait, a 45 bladed crit centaur. This is the second fight today where it hasn't really felt... Okay, you have to shield. And as long as he doesn't do anything that dumb, we're okay, right? You could stun this boss? Thankfully, yes. Bro, I was yapping about all those rank 12, rank 13. Like, these are rank 12 and they're still giving me trouble. I guess that wild bolt was hella stupid. I knew that it was. I just thought this could be like, you know. Okay, they did use all their pips. Without the shield and a crit, dude, a 45 blade would have... They have sharpened blades. Right? I'm not tripping. That's like literally a sharpened life blade. Yeah. And how much is that doing without a crit? Like 400? Yeah, that's not what you want. Don't PvP nowadays. I made a whole video talking about it, bro. It's just not worth my time, you know? And there's too many people that have made Wiz content that are kind of insufferable. And then they kind of like go out of their way to make their platform about hating on me. I hate to say this, but in the PvP community specifically, that's happened with like 4 or 5 people. And I got really tired of that because I'm not saying that, you know, that's the singular reason I quit, but that was like a big part of it. Because I feel like y'all actually don't mind what content I make on Wiz. Like, as long as it's entertaining, right? But it's like, if my channel is going to become a target for all these other weirdos because they can't pull views without, like, bringing my name and kind of falsely and then causing me all this stress, like, that's kind of like an L situation, bro. That genuinely was what, like, I know that sounds like a weird, like, reason, but, like, that just gets tiring. I feel like if you're on the receiving end of it, you'll get what I'm saying, you know, man? Started watching for the content forever ago, and you've stayed here after, and the stream sniping was terrible. Like, it was long queues for illegitimate games, and it's like, that's not good content, you know? Grief farmers? Yeah, dude. But I mean, hey, some of their videos did real well. Bro, it's like the 1-year anniversary of that. Y'all remember that? Hey, if y'all were here for that, oh my god, bro. This is the 1-year anniversary of when like 5 different people in the community all banded together to make videos on me every day, calling me out. They were out here DMing me, clipping me out of context. They were like leading me into answers and leaving out the responses that would have made me look good and keeping in the ones that made me look bad and made videos. Some of them literally just went out of their way to aggravate me so that they could make videos. Oh my god. There was one account named Awesome the Sobs. Oh my lord. Hey, if y'all, it's been a year, y'all. That was the worst thing. That was the worst thing. That hoe, oh my, he knew though. He knew what he was doing, bro. May Monkey, thank you for the, hey, thank you for becoming a member for a month. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Yeah, dude, a year ago was when I was really thinking about quitting. It's been about a year. I was saying 6 months ago for the longest time, bro. That turned into a year, bro. Hey, that's good. More distance. I need some distance from that, bro. That was wild, man. Remember loving watching your PP videos in the Mirage era? Yeah, because back then you could be creative and not get counterpicked by these losers, bro. These damn losers. Portal Apparel TC's loud. In this playthrough, I'd have to solo everything. So can I solo the Spiral Cup? I don't know. I have no idea. And we've started doing this thing. Yeah, these are the 3 bosses that are left. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get potions. Right? Because it's going to take that type of thing. And we're not going to throw here. It actually started getting very hard, dude. They use the word cancer to describe you. I remember that video. That was one of like 5, you know, dude. So I complain out of offend some people who actually have cancer and they changed the title. Oh, I didn't realize that happened. At least. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of words. You know, it is always weird to me. I might say a lot of crazy stuff. Have y'all ever heard me call someone a crude name? Like a person. And I'm not talking about hoe. Because I call, like, that's, to me, that's just like a non-gendered, just like a funny, you know. I'm not, like, I'm talking about a real, like, you know. Have y'all ever seen me? You can go back into years, bro. I don't do that, but they never extended that courtesy. That's a problem, bro. Am I gonna do Portal Apparel content? I mean, I'm doing Portal Apparel. I'm trying to just get all the event progress on everyone all the way up, but it takes a while. I mean, it's just farming, isn't it? Just farming. I recommend people do it, but is it fun to watch? I don't know. Just farming. Ray is reading off Balderdash cards. What you talking about? Not me. Wait, hold up. We gotta take that teleporter, bro. Hoes. I call everyone. I call my viewers hoes. And y'all know I'm not calling you anything crazy. What's good, Malik? How you doing, man? Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a great day. Thank you to May as well. Thank you for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. Hey, listen. Just so you know, it still supports me the same. But yeah, if you gift a member or someone else gets some cool stuff, it is fair. But you know, I still, you know, you don't have to be worried about how you support. Thank you to May for both the member and the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 bomb. I haven't started Portal yet. It's gonna take a long time. Well, it just team up with people. Bro, literally a level 30 could team up with you and they get scaled up with stats that can help you. It's amazing. It's incredible. I think in one city it's illegal to have a snowball fight. Yeah, I've heard about that. Like, but it's like, come on, man. What's that village called? Karenville? The level 30, all you know is to do is pass?
Warm up in my
well, yeah, I guess. Well, that's their fault, you know? Yeah, I have noticed that. I've done a few, and it's like, they expect the actual high level to carry, and I'm like, it scales you up, brother. But that's a team-up problem. That's like, you know. All right. We're okay, right? I feel like the battles got a little weird all of a sudden. Why don't we have set shields just in case? Try to kill the minion quick before some stun RNG happens. And if you're second, I think you got to be really careful. Yeah, you are second. So, I think Blade into a kill is pretty much what we've been going for. They could have free and ruined that, so. But I feel like Medusa's too big of an issue, right? And if you're second, you have to go for the kill here. Or Sunblock, that's the other option. Right? In fact, technically the safest move, if you get it, is Stunblock. I think we're gonna do that. It's a fire. Chances are it's gonna dot me. Right? Wait, this could be a lit-ass move. Hold up. If I get dotted, what is that? Oh, damn, okay. I did a dot counter for my kill shot. Thank you again, May, I appreciate it. My man said, I remember seeing a thumbnail of a video from someone who got banned for sniping you. Oh, wait, yeah. We just talked about that video. Yeah, a lot of them just got banned, and then they were like, oh, I did it on Sauce's stream, so it's Sauce's fault. But, like, they did things that were bannable, and it's like, you know, I don't know, bruh. It's just they never learn. They never learn from their own actions. And it got like, I don't know, dude. Like, you don't want to be on the receiving side of that forever, right? I think we'll bubble. That's fine. I don't know why he phoenixed. This hoe's throwing. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. I boost on him as well. Chad, I have to go for the wild bolt, bro. I watched you for years. I picked up some lingo off of you. Bro, y'all know how to say talking wet? Which I apparently, where did this originate? Because I got it from Mikey and Solomon and all of, like, they were talking in the chat. They were like, yo, you about to talk wet? But I started saying that and my friends started saying that as well. But they never heard that. But I feel like I didn't make that up. I love saying talking wet, though. That's like when you're talking a lot of trash. Talking wet. I mean, I'm gonna go for it on the off chance, you know, dude. What's the next closest boss to be scary? I think, damn, that was a good wild bolt, regardless. Little shield break. There's a double boss fight incoming. And it's in Cloudburst Forest. So it's like, we're almost in the area right before it. And it's a very short area. And it's our first boss fight in Cloudburst. So it's kind of nuts. I feel like because of that, we have to do another one. Because that one was just a shield break. For the real bolt, you know? Bro, am I never gonna hit max? I'm trying to speedrun. There is a double storm fight, as in a storm and a storm boss and a storm minion. To be fair, we nearly died a couple of times already today. Like, it's not, I don't want to like be disingenuous when I say that, but like, it depends on what you consider close, right? Like, within a fizzle away. That's been like, what, twice now? That life boss just now was a little bit of a problem. And the myth boss, that hoe, he threw though. I guess him, I don't think it was that close. You know what? Just go for that. Hopefully no free. You know? Okay. I started using my boy. Ear boy. I don't think that was a max bolt into the shield and hit mid. No, I was saying that it was a shield break so I could hit max bolt. I haven't hit max yet. I mean, quad buffed, cracking max value. I think you just got to go for it. That hole has pips. What's the worst that he could do, though? Not a sun. Oh, he's rank 13, so he can Sun Serpent? But if he Sun Serpents into a Phoenix, could that be a problem? I might, hold up, because I don't think I'm killing. I might need to guarantee a kill. Oh, damn. Wait, that might actually be worse. How much is that doing? Like, genuinely? Ooh. Okay. So now I need more buffs. Well, if that's how much an Ifrit did, even a bladed Ifrit doesn't kill me, right? So I feel like you gotta just do this and just hit. Not familiar with Storm Gambits? What the hell, bro? Nah. What's going on? What's going on? Why is he freaking me out right now? Now that's outrageous. That right, I'm totally, that's a valid crash out. What is this? That was real anger. That wasn't, is he? I did nothing after everything that I set up and he can still do a lot to me. All right, heal a little bit because this is a little outrageous. How much does that do? Oh, we're kind of in trouble right now. Am I not? Because he warlorded. I feel like every time our really big hit just gets, like, I don't know, debuffed, this happens. I mean, 600 is way more for 2 pips than he could do with 1. If he had a minion, it would be different. But he doesn't, right? So, I mean, I don't mind enchanting that. And that's a debuff. Honestly, if he bladed, that's better than a heal. Is this your healing pet? Like, kind of. Like, it has a heal, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, this is, as I said, rank 13. They start popping off, man. I'm dead ass. It actually matters in this playthrough. Get Owl? Yeah, I guess. Would that really... I mean, that wouldn't have done anything but be worse for us here. Right? Okay, so if he blades and I fizzle and he Sun Serpents, I'm cooked. I will die. There's no surviving that. So I need to be... Okay, he can't Sun Serpent. So should I do that? Is that like... Is that even a good move, though? That doesn't do anything. I can't believe this is happening. Oh. Hold up. No. You popping off for no reason. You popping off for no reason. Should I shield? Or heal? I want to say you have to Satyr, TBH. Yeah. Is that a blade? That whole freed it into a shield, into a blade, into a trap. Okay, that was a really needed heal. Yeah, that's right. I got my healing, you know. My pet might not heal me, but I got heals. There's no way. Nah! This hoe wanted to end the whole playthrough today. Wait, that genuinely is ridiculous. That is crazy behavior. How much is that doing? Are you serious? Are you serious? So I'm just back down to bad HP again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that even... Did that even crit? Yo, don't shield again, bro. Yo, be careful, bro. Be careful. What the hell? Okay. I don't know what I just witnessed. That really was... No, that actually was our closest call by a mile so far. They can't hit and mantle, right? He's dead? Oh my god. That's what every rank 13 boss is gonna feel like. I mean, that was like crazy. Like the way he played, like, there's no way. If they're all that smart, what'd I get?
The sultry breeze. I hope you'll get
That's not
dust
really
in your
worth it.
eye.
I already have the stone of the other side. You know, dude. I already got the stone of the, you know. I hope you're doing good. Always appreciate the content. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Punter. Hey, this is a good stream to be in. It's kind of heating up a little bit. It's kind of heating up on that ass, my boy. All right, we need mass prism for this. And we already have storm shield, so that's good, you know? Okay. I think, yeah, from this... Oh, wait. Never mind, it's not a double storm. Okay. I need to kill that minion before he can Medusa, because that will, again, be life or death. I've noticed that already. Now, the thing is, the storm can do a lot of damage before we can even go after the minion. Yeah, and he is first. They're really putting me second against all these hoes? Really? Maybe Fortify? I like Fortify. Quite a bit, actually. Okay. I think I'll take that over Storm Owl. Right? It's an AoE, and part of the value's in the mantle that might not even work. Like, is that great? No, but it literally could be twice as worse. Right? But see, the question is, am I getting Medusa? Right? With an infoul. Actually, if I fizzle... Okay, thank you, thank you. This one has Owl. Is he ranked 13? Yeah, he has Owl, he has Owl. He could have Owl right there. So we want to do this. Right? Before the Medusa. And worst thing that we open ourselves up to is some kind of weird wobble RNG. Oh, look at him throwing. Down, bro. Get you a new minion. Oh, if my minion did that, disown. You know that's not an Indian minion. We Indians, we disowned them. It's gone. That's like the equivalent of you getting a B+ and then getting disowned because that's a failure. Did this cave get a new paint job? Did it? Did it get retextured? It looked kind of good. I don't think they've touched AZTECA at all, though. I mean, do that. Stun block, because he could Stormlord. If he blades, I still have a Fortify, so not terrible, right? Could be worse. Not even a blade. Okay. Member might be the only thing preventing me from playing Wiz more often. That's a lot of people. I mean, it's honestly, really, the PvE, as I said, I've grown attached again to Wiz through the PvE. It's totally, if you've never played through parts of this game, I think everyone ought to. Like all full playthrough. I think everyone should. Like that I would always recommend. And that's like, if you think about it, most people, how many people even go through Arc 1, bro? You know? I feel like there's not a lot of people. We did set that up. That being said, we will need to stay on the defense. Right? Because of Owl. Is that Aquafina's dad? Yeah, this man's birthed Aquafina. How'd that even work, man? Logistically. Alright, get rid of that. Blade. I'm gonna assume he's gonna use another big-ass hit, but... Oh, big. Oh, he threw. Yeah, better. That last boss had me fearing for my life. I can't believe he did what he did, by the way. What are the odds of that combo even happening? Okay. Yeah, still no heal from the pet. I need a prism. I mean, I know I put prism in. So, what's going on? You feel me? If that's yeah, if that's any buff. It could be a buff, yeah. Good shield, good shield. Honestly, great shield. Hopefully he doesn't spam hits with infoul, but he has no pips. So maybe that's fine. I can't really trap while without a prism, right? That's literally not a thing. So I'm just gonna heal up a little bit. Dude, we're like... He filled some sort of container with some water and turned it into Aquafina. Wow. I thought you were about to say, like... Never mind. I'm not even gonna go where I was gonna go. It was about sperm and water elementals and how that could work. But I'm not gonna go into the details. Because if you really think about it, that's like a crazy convo, you feel me? Because you said it was his father. So that's where my mind went. But also there's no reason to go there. Should I do that? What is he doing? Why is he... Dude, if I didn't shield, he could literally kill me right now. Storm out. Yeah. Okay. You're not gonna storm out, are you? Okay. That's more like it. Every now and then, they, you know. Honestly, the Tempest and the Sirens were pretty ass. This guy could have been a menace compared to what he did. That's fine. That's totally fine. My man said it's the same principles trying to do stuff with Slime Girl. Huh? Who is that? Yo, that's a self-report. That's a self-report. That's on some weird, like you just self-reported what you're into, bro. That's crazy. Do you look at Rule 34? No, I don't. Vaporeon? Is that not a Pokemon? You look at Rule 34 for... No way. That can't be a real comment. Hey, I really hope that's not real. I'll say that right now, man. Random question, but can you pwn a hidden trap or sharpen a hidden blade? I think so. I think that is allowed. I believe. Right? I haven't tried in a while. I want to say you can sharpen blade like a Savage Paw. I mean, ideally, one more blade so you one-shot, right? Because, yeah, you could do a big hit. But I should be able to kill. That does 650 for 4 pips. Okay. Where are we at now? We're about to get to Zoltan Dock. We're one boss away. But... Wait, actually, this does more. But... There's a double boss fight very soon after. So that's gonna be... The bosses have started going crazy, bro. I mean, it's content, bro. I like it. It like, does something to me. But it's scary. Is he dead? He better be. Did you know what, in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, that did nothing, by the way. While I'm reading this copy pasta. God damn it. Why am I doing no damage? Chat, is there a reason? Is it because I'm bad? Is that like genuinely what it is? Because I feel like I'm doing literally nothing. I mean, I do want to go for... Yeah, that's... I think you just have to prism. I'm okay, right? Because I weakness and whatnot. That'd be good. Oh my god. Okay, no. We're not that good. We're not that good. He has a blade, a trap, and an infal. Yeah, you have to. You have to. Thank you to Fateful. Thank you to the Prime. Thank you to the 11 months, my boy. Thank you to the love. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, bro, you caught the Storm Daigo's lead at a crazy moment. I mean, I'm worried that he's going to be a Warlord and Shield Break into an actually good hit. But this should stun, right? This should stun. Yeah, he's throwing. Thank you for throwing. I feel like all of these could have been very bad if you just not done this move. Okay. So I guess we need a lot of buffs or crit RNG to be one-shotting the way we've been one-shotting. 1600. So he does have a crit Wild Bolt that can do about 1,000. We didn't fizzle though. I bet we could get away with the prism into something. Right? Like I'll prism into a kill shot. I'm hoping. And if he's stunned, there's no set of moves that he could do to prevent the kill shot before then, right? Maybe. If that did that much. So I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna prism. Right? And then even if he wild bolts. Thank you to Ash for... Dude, this is crazy today. Thank you to Ash for the 5 gifted. Hey, if you got a gifted stuff from Ash, thank the homie. You gotta thank the homie. Thank you for the love, homie. Thank you for the love. Hey, yo. Hey, thank you so much, Ash. Thank you for the bless up. Thank you to everyone that blesses up. I mean, is this more or is this more? This is like what? Like 900? It's like 1,000? But this is like 1,100. So I think this is more. Maybe we'll do a Kraken out of it. You wouldn't dare Wild Bolt, right? That's scary. Is he dead? Wait, with a Wild Bolt? Let's say that I had Fizzle. Is he dead? He better. I mean, how would you be alive? I boost on you. Barely, though, dude. Barely. Okay. I mean, I took advantage of the stun. Wow, guys. Stuns do matter. Everyone thinks that stuns don't matter, but it does matter, bro. Okay. I don't know what the hell has happened here. I feel like both of those fights were on another level, but... I really think a lot of it's just my damage output, which I've been relying on kind of heavily. And now it feels like I almost can't. Also, I gotta get more
Reach
TCs.
into your
Yeah.
lungs and freeze your breath away.
Alright, do that. I don't think we care about ice, right? Maybe like a few thermics. A few storm traps. But I'm not gonna go... as long as I can kill the minion. I'm second every time. There's no reason. I once again... Okay, you know what? Do this and Stormzilla the minion. As usual. I think you have to. Okay. Oh, good Stormzilla, because I'll get a brace. I'll remove some damage. So even better. Right? Are you close to getting sharpened yet? Yeah, I think that is what we're missing. I'm not quite there yet. But we should get there today pretty easily. You know? Let's get Instinct. How you doing, my boy? Do I do PvP anymore? I might record it. I've been on this, like, weirdly... I honestly, it's like some kind of, like, addiction type grind. But, like, I've been trying to get a bunch of badges. But I'm almost at the point where I've gotten basically every badge. Other than the gauntlets, the challenge modes, and the raids. And I'm not going to be grinding that every day, you know? So, I might do PvP off stream and record it. Thank you to Ash for the gift of self-debris. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did I ever finish Grizzle? No, I didn't do it. I said I'll do it and I didn't do it. Wait, dude, this is a banger. Look at this, bro. Also, the shield. Really, my boy? At least we have some good tools against minions, you know? What do you do after you beat die equals delete? I have some other ideas. Some other things, you know? Is badge grinding fun? You know, it's like really like oddly satisfying. I don't know, it's like this weird... They know what they're doing, man. I don't know how to explain it, but I got into it. And I'm like, you know, I was like, damn, now I really... And my understanding of the game is like at an all-time high. Like, I feel like I can make videos way better. So it's helped. But I think, you know, that I can't really make that much content out of all of that. Other than maybe I might do it out of the Darkmoor badges that I haven't gotten. I didn't do any of Darkmoor. Like, any of the side stuff. I've done all of the side quests up to Selenopolis. But no Darkmoor. So that might make it into a video. I might get some Monstrology up for the badge, but I might do stuff with that for videos. So those are some early ideas that I have, but you know. And I don't know if y'all saw that 100% weaving thing. I did that for the badges. But I was like, I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why I did it. But like, low-key, I think enough is enough with that. Like, you know. There's only so much you can do. When you just ignore that for like the 10 years, you know. But I'm like caught up. It's kind of crazy. I have like 1,000 badges now. Also, it's just fun. It's just like a fun way to like, you know, like blow off steam. Which sounds weird, but that's what I've been doing, you know. That's right. We all have our ways to blow off steam. Mine was collecting badges. But I'm out, bro. I'm out of badges. This one feels easier. Am I tripping? Compared to the other two? The other two had like literal kill shots. So I don't know. Have I tried a solo Aphrodite? No. Everyone said it's like literally not possible. So I'm gonna take their word for it. But I guess what is possible, bro? I think Bubble is good. Dude, I might want Galvanic kind of badly. I feel like the way we play, Galvanic could be really good. Right? Because then you could, like, do multiple hits with Bubble and Galvanic. I also, yeah, I do play Beast Moon. That I actually like playing, though. I want to make content out of Beast Moon, but I don't know how. This guy really keeps towering, bro. Okay. That's fine. That's all good. Oh. Interesting. I mean, say less. That's a shield. That's the shield break, right? Man said, speaking of badges, I was disappointed there wasn't one for the Bartleby Quietest pet. Oh. If you didn't use the Miranda's Dream card? I see. I know nothing about that. I haven't done the Darkmoor ones. Wait, really? You don't get a badge for taking the hard way out? Is that what you're saying? That's a heal. Nice, nice. Okay, we're good here. We're good. Guys, we're in Sultan Dock, I think. The last 2 fights did not make it feel easy. It is going to be like that, though, dude. A lot of these bosses are going to be, like, sneaky crazy. Out of nowhere. But it's okay. Ooh, was that? I don't know if that was max. Which is kind of crazy. Oh. I guess do that to set up Kraken, right? Okay. That's fine. You need a Beast Moon guide? Wait, y'all don't play Beast Moon at all? How do y'all get, like, event spellments? You just don't get them? That's, like, such a fun part of the game. Like, on your main wizard, I'm saying, you know? I feel like that's everything. That's like why I started. It's also, it's like very satisfying when you actually get into it, you know? Similar reasons to no debt. They're only gonna make special win badges for bosses that can be repeated. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they make the badges the way they made them. It's fun, though. And I feel like there will be some content out of it soon, now that I'm at the point that I'm at. So also not getting anywhere up the badge leaderboards. Yeah, I've realized that, like, the last 300 badges, or maybe like the last 200 badges, like, they're so hard compared to, like, there's, like, I feel like 1,200 badges you could get pretty easily if you actually just, like, you know, grind it out. But then it gets real, you know? But I mean, that's fine. I've learned this. It's not, you know, I never wanted to be #1. That's like impossible at this point. Because they'll always stay #1, you know? Maybe, like, I'll gradually, you know, as long as the rate that I get them is higher than the rate that they add them, I could get there one day. You never know. Okay, I do want to buff stack a little bit because I'm not doing any damage all of a sudden. All right. Yeah, pop off, bro. You dying today, my boy. Most of the raid guides, the raid badges, yeah. 1,200 is pretty hard. Not really. I guess it depends. I've gotten all the fishing badges. I got half the raid badges. Gotten most of the Beast Moon badges. If you have all that, then yeah, it's not that bad. Darkmoor has so many. Yeah, no, so that's kind of why I wanted to make some content, like, with it. Like, do a series where I try to get every badge in Darkmoor. That'd be pretty cool, right? And it would just be like, that's the only goal of that. Like, it would be a limited series, right? But because there's a logical end to it. Would y'all watch that? Hey, that would be like a very different type. I've never done that, but maybe. I feel like some of them are a lot easier than others, right? I'd probably get some of the annoying ones out of the way and then do the series. Like the ones where you have to defeat like 100 vampires. Like, who cares, right? I could just do that before I do the actual badge collecting. I could just like do the mobs, you know? Alrighty. Let's see. Should I do... I mean, I think I'm owed one, dude. Please. I'm owed it, bro. Just spit out any videos. Like top 5, top 10. Yeah, those are just like... They get repetitive after a while, man. If I'm really feeling like giving some takes, I got y'all. But I want it to be like, actually like, oh... Yeah, sauce uploaded, yeah. Or not like, oh, wow, another sauce upload. Like, you know, I don't want it like that, you know. That's not why I do things. That's a bladed blizzard. I feel like this battle was lost for him a while ago, right? I think. Unless he pulls something out. But we're healing, so what am I yapping about? Hey, let's get him, my boy. Keep it up, though. I feel like very... I go through these waves. I'm like very... I don't know. Now that the weather's changed and everything, my motivation's up again, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. All right, I think Triton does it. Chat, we gotta like figure out. Maybe I need crit, like more crit. Maybe I could give up the damage on my wand for more crit. Is that what it is? Because I feel like maybe when they rank up, but this one's a rank 12 and I'm still struggling to do damage. I'm gonna use that at least. Honestly, it's still very fast. Guys, we're in Zoltan Dock finally. It took me forever. Did you get to level 15? Oh, fishing. I got to rank 13. But the only ones I don't have are like the seasonal fish. Like, I don't know if y'all know this. For some dumbass reason. Oh wait, there's one that's coming up, the April Fool's one. There's one that's only out on one day. That I have to get. What else? There's a few. There's like Shark Week where they have like 8 fish that are just sharks that you can only get during Shark Week, or like they have a bunch of those. So I haven't gotten those, you know. So I guess I haven't really been at it, you feel me? I love Shark Week. I need to get the Shark Week fish. Wait, am I right? There's an April Fool's fish, right? Like the old boot or something? Wait, we're about to level up? It's like a lot, right? 60k. Not even a level up, though. I need to know if this gets double resist, bro.
You've acquired an...
Dude, we're finally out of here. Isn't it so wild that after the pyramid, it's still that long before you get here? I mean, at least we're here. That's my least favorite part of AZTECA. Although, I will say this. A lot harder to survive than usual, that little part. So I feel like W content at least. Why is the quest helper telling me to go? Are they for real with this? Yeah, that quest helper crazy, bro. 95 in March wasn't it? I like it, dude. I like it. It like awoke me from my winter slumber, you know?
Before you go, speak to Pakal Redmask. He can guide you on what to expect on Zoltan.
4,000 XP, still not enough.
Ready, magician?
Okay. Finally. The next bit of AZTECA, bro. And the double boss fight is right around the corner. Do people still fish for wands? Yeah. At the Elephant Graveyard? They're still a thing. I have most of those at this point. Dude, a fun fact, there's many in all worlds. Like, there's many Stitch wands in every world. A lot of people don't know that. But there's like crowns, wands, and you can get a Stitches everywhere.
You are an ally?
Okay, this should level us up, right? 24k. Yeah. So, I am gonna level lock. And then after this quest, we're gonna train and see what we get, bro. And I hope it's good. I think we can all agree. We need it, bro. Okay, good. Some fire minions. Get them out of here, bro. Hopefully they're not too high HP. They're a little high HP, so I guess we'll have to blade. I wanted to just Tempest them. Instead of trading new pets, you could use the shared bank to recycle pets. No. That's not allowed. That would make every run easier than the last, you know? What robe is that? I did Atlantia. I got the Poseidon robe. It isn't the highest res, but I'll be so real. I don't even think it's meta gear. Based on the rules of this playthrough, which is basically pretty much only dropped gear, we're at a point in the series where stuff like that does make it iffy. I think I would have died by now without it. Like, unironically. I'm gonna see that. Ear. I want the swordfish sword wand from the bundle, but the only way to get it is through botanical gardens. The swordfish sword wand. I never heard of this. Yeah, I feel like fishing, there's like obscenely low drop rate items. I should make a video on that, bro. The lowest drop rate items you can fish for. That's a long title. I might gotta workshop that, but you know, I feel like I know these things. I don't think I've ever made a video on that. You know, maybe the next zero energy fishing, I'll do it. So that y'all can actually, like, you know, use that knowledge and get some cool stuff. I fished for things and just simply not gotten them. Like, there's so many, bro. I kind of want to do, like, a rarest... I kind of have done a rare drops thing, right? But not, like... I kind of did, like, rarest things that bosses drop. But not really the lowest drop rate items. But there's so many. Like, the lock and key wand... That's up there. That's really up there. That's like one of the rarest items in the game. I don't even know what the drop rate for that would be. Hardest badges? That's a good one. I feel like now that I know about that part of the game. I mean, would it not just be a challenge mode one? Like beat all challenge modes in a world? As designed. That one's a hard badge. I'd say that's a, I mean, maybe not a hard badge to like difficulty get, but it's hard.
From the guard nest.
I have the as designed badge. All right, bro. Let's get it. I did level lock, right? Because we're about to level up. Nice.
Chantico, head into the guard nest and confront Chantico Blue Air. We
It's
need
another
to know
fight.
if he is serving
But
the
before we
Shadow.
do it,
I hope he isn't.
is Blue Raptor hard to get? I wouldn't say it's that hard. Oh my god. Rarest items in general would be cool. Yeah, I don't think... It's been over a year since I even touched the topic. And I feel like, again, that's like... That was like when I was PvPing, bro. I didn't know what I was doing. There's so many better... my game knowledge is like crazy nowadays. Alright, let's get it. I do want double resist so we can celebrate something. If I get double resist, do I just keep it as a base before... Oh, dude, we're like there already. We have a... I didn't even realize we had this. Is this it? It's a mega snack. Oh my god. All right. Let's see what it gets. Right? That's 25. All right, guys. We want spell proof. It would be our first double resist pet, please. Ooh. Yo. Okay, hold up. The numbers are good enough where it's actually not bad. Because I could actually get the resist up, right? Oh, hold up. If I do get proof, it is 11 and 6, right? Because the ones that are affected are agility, power, and strength, and those were maxed out. The only one that's not is will. We've never gotten mighty, but it's not... I mean, maybe this is cope, but it's our pet, so I'm gonna go for it. Right? I feel like we gotta. Maybe that's cope. Chad, I might be coping. What level are we? 84? Guys, we have our first quest that we can unlock for getting a spell in AZTECA, right? We can get Galvanic Field. Should I get it? I think Galvanic is actually a really good one for Storm. I'm down to get it. Like, maybe... Then again, I do want to get to the double boss fight. But I might want it for the double boss fight. That's going to be a real crazy... I should have everything. Normally, I'm, like, kind of cruising. But now, we nearly died a couple of times. Like, that firefight, that had me crazy, bro. I say we get Galvanic. These fights are sort of tough. I agree. Bro, what's his face? The fire spirit dude? That hoe had me dead to rights. He really could have killed. I wonder if he could have mantled. Or I guess smoke screen. I guess, you know? Isn't Mighty just definitely worse than damage or resist? No. It's worse than double resist if you don't have it. But it boosts resist. It's the only way to get even more universal res. So, getting it early is the only way I'd be okay with it. I mean, it would have to get proof and some mate casts. I mean, dude, 2 resist, that sounds like nothing, but it literally, that could matter. That could really, I don't mind it. I'm much preferring to get this without damage counts than with it. So I think we'll have to see if it's worth even training up at Ancient. Are we even going to get the Ancient? That's a question. That's a real question. Chat, should I get, whatchamacallit? So, you know what I have to do for that, though? I think we are going to do the Galvanic quest right now. But what we have to do for that is do the Colossal quest, because I trained it with the Arcanum, but it's very quick. It's just like, it's nothing. I might also do Potent and Sharpen today. But I think, right? Is it a hard fight? Is the Galvanic one hard? I feel like it is. It's like the Wannabe or something, but that's a myth boss, right? Wannabe? I don't remember his name, man. Yeah, this I'll get. I think this is totally worth it. I feel like the only other spell that I would like is maybe... I guess King Art is a pretty good hit. King Art, maybe? I feel like Storm Owl's still a little crazy. Like, am I tripping? Is it this?
When?
Yeah. I think this quest, if we do it, then we can get Galvanic. So we do need to do it, right? Where the hell? What, did I not pick it up? What the hell's happening? Oh, I just can't see. All right, we're good. Don't worry about it. It says Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap and are scary. And are scary? Well, I agree that they're scary bosses, but do I... Oh, you're saying the boss to fight to get them? Yeah. No, you might be right. You might be right. Hey, but you know what? High risk, high reward. That's a theme of all of this. You follow me, dude? You can tank the hell out of that fight. What? The Wannabe fight? We'll see. Yeah, it's scary on a storm, for sure. I want to say you can just do this and get the minions out, right? So you don't have to really make this a hard one. Ifrit spam too. Well, they don't have to Ifrit. You're thinking of Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap. Yeah, they're hard. They're hard. We'll see if Galvanic goes okay first, right? And then we'll go from there. I want Galvanic kind of badly, y'all. It's like one of those buffs. I think, honestly, it's just like, you're going to use it all the time. With Dark Wind, they're dead, right? I was talking about the hits, not the fight itself. Oh, yeah, no. I think the Sharpened Blade Potent Trap one, we'll have to be very careful. I'm thinking about this one, though, right now. I hope that the Mighty Pet isn't bad. Dude, we really can't catch a break, huh? It's kind of wild. Like, how in the world have we not gotten a double resist pet yet? But it could still happen. And honestly, we might end up with the Mighty double, right? So that might actually be better. I don't know. Let's get a Salmo. How you doing, my boy? How's it going today? It's scary, bro. I had a fire dude nearly flame me alive. What pet am I going for? Like, maybe double resist, energizing battery dealer with Mighty now, I guess. It's not a terrible option. Could be, honestly, one of our better pets. Or I guess I would want double Maycast. Because if I got double Maycast, then I could have fixed Storm Dealer. So I guess I prefer that, you know, dude? Bop! When you get to the point where you're going to use Frenzy? I don't think so. Dude, I'm not even using Feint. I don't know. It's just too high risk. It's gonna get us killed. I'm probably more likely to use Brace than Frenzy, even on this guy. You know? Maycast Fairy, Maycast. Yeah, Maycast Fairy, Maycast Energizing Battery, double resist. Mighty would be like dope. I think the odds of this pet that we're working on getting that are really low. But I mean, we'll see. I guess we can get it up today. Right? That should be all I need to do to get Galvanic. Right? Like, there's just the pre-quest for that. If I'm not mistaken. Which is very quick. It's not bad at all. Yeah. Which I didn't do this last time because you could just learn Colossal. Alrighty. Let's not die here, bro. This could be our first crazy fight. Is the Galvanic fight a double minion type of thing or what? Or is it... I know the Sharpened Blade Potent Trap one is. That one's gonna be real scary, dude. There are 3 enemies. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, lock in. Lock in. I remembered it being a little weird. And it's a myth that can stun you. Okay. 1 boss, 2 minions. Yeah. No, we gotta be careful.
You are a true champ.
There
Come
we
and
go.
find me in the Zocalo, young visitor.
Let's get
I will
it.
share with you something of great interest.
It is of great interest. It might be the difference between living and dying. 15% more damage, 30% more damage isn't worth it. Oh, yeah, for Galvanic versus Frenzy. It's just the incoming damage, bro. Like, this is just not enough HP to be using Frenzy at all. And like, being okay with and not being okay with dying at the same time, you know? Alrighty.
To learn more about those ancient schools of magic.
So, yeah, we'll do them little by little. Why not?
Greetings, magician. Have you been stargazing up?
3rd star on the left. So, yeah, this fight. You have to do this in order to get Galvanic. Okay. Put on our spell-proof pet. Oh, also, should I get TCs? This seems like our little, you know, regroup so that we don't die moment. I might as well, right? I don't think that hurts anybody. What am I missing? Like, blades? I think we could buy TC feints. I think we should. But we gotta be very, very... I mean, if there are TC feints, I'll buy some. How about that? Okay. Well, there aren't that many, but... I guess. Stormblade? like a lot of storm blades. And not just, okay, there it is. Yeah, why not? Let's buy like 20. Buy some storm traps. I think we need shields pretty badly. Like a lot of them. Like maybe like, I don't know, like 40 of them. And then we're also gonna get satyrs. Because we're out of satyrs. And satyr has saved my life more times than I can count. I need to buy satyrs properly, bro. We'll do that. And we'll have, what, shields? I might want fortify and satyrs. Just like extra, right? I'm out of gold though. Do I have to sell as well? Why am I always broke? Why is this always the situation right now, man? I think we could go to the Safari library, right? Yeah. And buy the rest in satyrs. Okay, this is just better than that, so get rid of it. Same level, but just better. Okay, that's also... I'm trying to keep some set gear. I don't know if that's going to be a necessity. It's just a drop-tier only rule set, so I feel like if you can equip it, you should think about it at least. But some of this is just garbage, right? Yeah. Okay, we're just going to buy satyrs with that. And now we're good, just in case, you know, man. Just got the energy of another pet snack. Oh, yeah, might as well. You're saying train this pet up a little bit? Yeah, why not? Might as well. I don't think this pet's gonna get proof. I think this is already a little ass. How close are you to sharpen? I'm 2 levels away. But you have to do this quest as a pre-quest for that anyways. And I feel like Galvanic I might actually use a lot. So might as well, like, you know, lock in for this fight, right? And hopefully it's not the worst thing ever. I hope. Yeah, I do want more satyrs before we do the quest. I think it's just too good of a move, especially with a cosmic crits, dude. That's where it is, right? The satyr TCs. Are you gonna start planting? Nah. It's just I'll delete and lose all my seeds, bro. Like, bro, this 3v1 could be the end of us. Is this our first? Or no, it's our second 3v1. Or I guess it's our second 3v1 plus. Like, because technically we had a 4v1. But yeah, that I feel like, I don't know. They didn't really play that well. I'm a little scared when they start playing well what happens. That's why we're getting the satyrs, my boy. Otherwise, it's a little, you know. You don't know what pop-off moment they'll have. I think, yeah. Let's do some satyrs here. This is a good deck, right? I didn't have a good deck all day, actually. I walked away and man's talking about a seed. That's your dirty mind being crazy. That's you, bro. That has nothing to do with me. Bro, still ducking out? I mean, I could get it. Should I do it now, you're saying? I just don't want to do all the quests, bro. It's like, I can't be asked. It's just gonna, I get that could help us. Honestly, Storm Out I want. I just have to do Leviathan and the other thing. Those I don't want to do. Yeah, let's buy like a lot of them. Like 20. Okay. I'm gonna need a bunch of these, right? Like till the end of my days. Okay. Let's do the fight, bro. Let's do the fight. Did I get Galvanic? I'm about to do the fight for Galvanic right now. So, you know. Hey, okay, if this is close and I feel like I need more, which it might be because it's a 3v1 and there's a double boss fight today, then I'll also do my spell quest. How about that, y'all? Because I feel like if our goal really is to do the double boss fight, we're basically very close. It's just, it's so hard because we've already almost died to the regular bosses. Maybe we'll, you know, I don't mind. It all counts as die equals delete. It's just, I'm lazy. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, honestly, it might be in our best interest, right? Okay. So this is for Galvanic. It's a much harder than usual fight. And it does count as a delete if I die. It's not.
Death sleep has ended.
I do boost on all of them, though.
Witness the fall of nightmare.
Okay. Make sure you have the right pet. And maybe do that as well. So I have shields for fire and death. Okay. Got my pet on. Got my pet on deck. Yeah, ideally you want to AoE the minions quick. We're second. What if he Medusas us? Then what? Well, I think that's unfair. Wait, genuinely, what do I do? Okay. I mean, now I don't mind as much, but... Hey, what the helly? Okay. Should I have prepped for this? Like, more? I kind of just went in. I mean... What? I didn't know... I didn't know he would start with a billion... I should have known. There's no excuse here. I'll try to come up with something, but, like, we know that they're going to start with a billion pips. I mean, let's hope he doesn't Medusa. That could be... It depends on the timing, right? Should I do this just to kill one of them? Maybe that one? That's a really good idea. If I don't get stunned. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, if I kill him because he did nothing, that's really good, right? We did make it almost into a 2v1. As in a 1 minion, 1 boss. But I think I need to crit for this to kill, right? I mean, come on, man. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Okay, nice, nice. The crit landed. Nice. Okay. Now, do I... Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of my face. Okay, that's fine. I'm killing the minion, guys. It's guaranteed it's happening. The minion's gonna die, and then we make quick work. Quick work out here. Wasn't even worried about it, my boy. I mean, I'm excited about Galvanic, though. Let's see. Bop! Why are we relying on Bolt? Because of this. Okay, well... Hey, listen, if it had happened, the aura would have been off the roof. Through the roof. It would have been everywhere. I think do that, I guess. Because you don't want him to, like, you know. Well, he couldn't have, but I didn't want him to Medusa. With your gear being so good, I'm not as worried about your fights. Relatives, were you here when we nearly died today? This gear isn't doing anything, bro. That man went for a blade trap sun serpent. He could have done that earlier and we were cooked. He just didn't do it. I feel like we need... You were? Then why are you... What are you talking about? Y'all be here when the craziness happens and still say stuff like that. That's crazy. It's fine. I'm just gonna let you know. That's like, you know... That's not the conclusion to draw. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to... I don't want to, like, you know, to play it all, like, you know, casual and then regret it. I don't think that kills, though, right? If I do that. So what am I doing that for? Even if I crit, it's not a good enough of a hit. Is it? There's no... Wow. Wait, that was lit. Okay. I mean, we're somewhat okay, I'd say. Yeah, that's right. That's right, bro. I use a little Wanted Bolt. Use a little Enchanted Kraken. We use those. Damn. I haven't hit a single max bolt today. Fun fact. Oh, change this bubble. Yo, that's huge. Change this bubble. It's an offensive and a defensive move. Okay, I don't love the way he natural attacked. Is that a lot? The block. The block. Yeah, you know what? Block those, bro. Yeah, it always gets a little close, doesn't it? It's okay. He's not buffing into a Celestial counter. That would be bad. He didn't do that. Okay. I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, enchant that. Shield. And then you want to heal. Because I don't know if he would have buffed right there. So I think that was... The only thing that could have been bad is a bladed minnow. That would have been bad. Okay. Satyr and then buff stack, maybe? That hoe really did it. Wow, how close did this get, bro? Wait, the way we got rid of the minions. The way we got rid of the minions. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Little 3v1, just like that. And now we got the Galvanic on that ass. Because he's dead. He's dying. We saw a bunch of incoming outgoing. Yeah, I think now we can buff stack, right? I'm just going to go for every buff that's in my hand. We got a bubble and a blade. See what I mean? See what you mean? I'm playing well? I mean, I'll take it. Nah, like, you right, though. You right. I am locked in. I'm very locked in today. I don't know what it is. Must be the water I drank. You know, all that water. Speaking of. I have been way more hydrated. I'm a hydration king now. Minotaur with crit is such an annoying. Bro, double hits in general. Okay. I think we do need... I didn't pack those feints. Let's see if I can just crit and get out of here quick. I doubt it, but you know. I'd love if a triple buff Triton could be enough. It's not even close. It's because the boost is barely anything, bro. I'd be lucky if that did half. It did do half. Okay. So just do a triple buff hit again, and then he's cooked. That's not even that bad. Right? You have a little lord. That can't be that bad. Have I learned Feint? No, I haven't learned it. But I also feel like it's so dangerous when you have a 30 trap on you. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. That Ho2's scared, guys. We got him. We got his ass. He's too scared to play well at this point. Okay. That's a GG, right? You're probably using a death or an ice. I mean a death. But what y'all talking about death for? Oh, you're saying Darkmoor is easy? Definitely. That's a death wizard. That's a goddamn death wizard, bro. Bro, you're able to Scarecrow Simulator the whole game. Stop it. If you're calling it anything, Darkmoor was not easy. The level 180 Darkmoor? That hard. Hard AF, my boy. Is he dead? Oh, super dead. Yer! Got that little galvanic, bro. Yer.
You
I
find
got
a
anything
pouch
else?
full of glimmering stardust.
I don't need anything
dropped
else.
by Wanadi Black Sky.
Get
Time
outta
to
here,
leave
bro.
this place.
My man said quad boxing. Oh. Well, obviously it's not going to be hard when you quad box. Bro, you can kill them before their cheats even happen if you quad box. I mean, good for you, though. Good for you for quad boxing. I feel like I can't get over dual box. Like, I couldn't do more than that. But I guess if you're trying to quest, very quick. It's like the quickest way, right?
Surround you. Take it to 3 points and scatter it quickly before the Star School opens.
Do I have the training point? I do. I mean, I must. I must. Guys, the double boss fight approaches now. I think that's the next major hurdle. I mean, there's going to be regular bosses, but...
You scatter the stardust.
But see, that wasn't that bad, and I don't think I would have been helped with Storm Owl.
Power growing within it.
Maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream, you know? I want to go further. I want to at least get to the double boss fight. Okay. That's all we needed, right? We can get Galvanic now. What am I replacing? Probably some set shield. Right? At the moment, anyways. Stormrod might not have done anything there for you. Because I'm never going to get to the pips where it matters that much. Or either that or I'm tripping. But I feel like it barely matters. Yeah, give me that. Oh, that's a game changer, bro. That's a game changer. That's huge. Okay. Wow, chat. We're getting more and more powerful every stream. We love that. Oh, wait. I thought I left a mark. Never mind. I thought I left it where I needed to be. Let's go back to Sultan Dock, y'all. We just turned 84, so I just got Galvanic. But now, the die equals delete continues. And we made a mighty pet. Which some of y'all said it was the best version of this pet. I would need to get proof to even consider this trainable. We'll have to get that. Might happen today. We'll see, you know, man. You're going to want to set shield into bigger hits. Maybe. I'm kind of skeptical that bigger hits are always the answer on a storm. But I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll know. I'll know why I'm wrong. So far, you know, we've had a couple of really weird ones, which I don't think Storm Owl would have helped with. Are the 6-pip school hits up by 5 accuracy? If you tier up the top path, you can upgrade the accuracy. So that's basically what it is.
Another of the Shadow Queen's minions.
So like if I do have that, well, I don't have it. But if I had like really upgraded, it would be 75% and 80%, you know? You can make Centaur 100% accuracy, fun fact. If you just go up the top path. I said, did I ever run into a viewer IRL? It's happened. Always a pleasure. Okay. Are we good? We want Thermic. We already have it. Okay. Got the Mega Pet. Let's get it, my boy. How much extra character slot? It's a lot. Well, the first one isn't that much. Yo, get him out of here. I deserve a max bolt. I deserve a max bolt, bro. I deserve it. Bro, nah, so it's not a 30 whatever percent. Really? Damn. Thought about packing Empower? That's so expensive, though. What is that? Oh, okay. Maybe I want to Zilla that and get some defense. Right? Okay, I'll stun block. Wobble laughing at your face every time. Low-key, that might be part of why I'm struggling, too. I mean, that's a good stun block, right? Let's not underestimate this guy. Rank 13, right? Yeah. I mean, they should all be there now. I don't think a singular boss is going to be easy anymore. Because they can, like, Lord of Winter and, like, do other things that are crazy. Oh, big pull, though. Right? Because, see, now I have a double buffed hit against the minion. And I've removed a buff that he did. So Bubble is low-key. And I have Galvanic. So if I have Galvanic and Bubble, we can basically just spam double buffed hits. That might be what we end up doing. We'll see. What is that? Okay. He's blading with full pips for some reason. Interesting. I will be saving the other Kraken for that triple weakness. I think that's a great idea. But I think at the moment, let's shield, right? Because they both have the ability to do a little too much. Yeah, that was a good idea, bro. That was a good-ass idea. Especially if the fire also hits. I think that was literally, you needed to do that. How much is that doing? Hey, yo, come on, man. Next one is until midsummer. What y'all talking about? The sales? I don't know, dude. I didn't even buy during the crown sale. Low key, I'm like scared to like spend money right now at the moment. Until I do my taxes, I'm scared, man. Because what if I owe money and I don't realize, man? I'm just paranoid because I feel like there's no way. Surely, you know. I'm scared. And I keep putting it off like a dumbass. You know, I'm just scared to do anything, man. He's gonna Lord of Winter? Yeah, but I have a shield. That's fine. Or I guess I don't have one now. You're saying now he's gonna Lord of Winter? Maybe. Well, not yet, actually. Okay. Is that really a big deal? I mean, I think he did it in the wrong order. You should have overtimed into a thing. You know? So if I do this, I've set up the Kraken. I want to say, like, just buff up a lot and try to save your pips. But if one of the buffs is a Galvanic, you can do a big Kraken into another double buffed hit out of it. But see, now they're doing stuff like that, and it makes it hard. Like, I got exactly what I wanted, but, you know? It's just like, why do that? That's the issue with these hoes, dude. Okay. I think let's do that. Set aside 30% of all your checks. Yeah, I already set aside money. It's just, you know. It's just easier said than done. Because, like, there's some months where it's a little iffy. Like, I guess you could just do the math every time you get paid. But also, I get Twitch and YouTube, and they get paid in different times. It's, like, weird. It's hard to... If it was just, like, an organized thing, sure. But it's not, because... Why'd I do that? I meant to... Oh, my God. I did not mean to do that, bro. I need to want it. I did not... I wanted to go for a shield, for the record. Or, sorry, a weakness. Really? Wait, but how many? Hold up. Damn, that's the first Lord of Winter we've seen. Oh my God. Okay. So buffed with the weakness type of hit. Oh my God. Okay. Well, it's begun. The rank 10 spells. Well, I have to do... I mean, dude, give me a wand, then I'll be so happy. And I guess we'll also have to heal. Right? Maybe? What is that? Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna have to wand and also do a Kraken. So let's get a Kraken out. It's not gonna do anything, but the way they're doing this... Yo, that man's like being a real issue, bro. Okay, I feel like the way that we've been playing isn't gonna work that well. Because we've been playing to kill them before they could do any real existential damage. But now they have all these tactics. Right? Like, that did nothing. If I don't heal, I'm always dying. I mean, I like every buff that we have, but if I don't get a wanted, it's not worth it, right? Well, we'll shield like him. Any Pierce Blades? I could learn Pierce Blade. That is a very good idea. That might be something, you know what? I could learn it after this. If it's going to be such a problem. Because, like, right here, I should just be doing all of these buffs and a Pierce Blade and just winning, right? But I can't do that. I'll be honest. I think you have to do that and just buff up. If you're not going to get a heal either. Not that I feel that confident of surviving, so we got to be a little careful. As in without healing. You pack Shuffle? Yeah, but I think I discarded it. Which begs the question of why I packed it. But there's no way. Okay. A Storm Prism here would be fine. That is true. Be more than fine. It would actually help. I would boost. Okay, yeah. Just blade up every round now. Before you're dead. Maybe a little risky, but unless you frostbites, we're okay, right? Yeah, I have a thermic. So it's not the end of the world. Right? Maybe. I'm gonna go for 5 buffs on a Stormlord. Maybe that'll be enough. And Satyr's also good. But I'd rather use it after I hit. Before he shields again, right? Is that dumb? Oh my god. Really? Oh, he could kill. Oh, no, hold up. I take back everything. We're not... That whole really frostbited into a set shield. I don't know if they're smart or lucky, dude. Okay, so you have to do that. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, if he did 500 damage, I could power, right? Okay. I don't believe I could fizzle Satyrs. Because I have universal accuracy and a life pin. Right? Okay, so we're out of kill range. That is like how you do it. But when the minion's out, or when there's a... Yo, thank you so much, my man. Congrats. Thank you for that 2 bomb. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for the love. Thank you for the donos, y'all. All right, blade. Shout out to all of y'all out here donating. Today's a crazy day. I mean, we're surviving. We have 3 buffs. Maybe I'll do 6 buffs. We have 3 blades, I mean. Okay, the trap is gone because of the frostbite. Which makes this my best move, right? He said bolt. I don't have a bolt. I'd bolt if I had a bolt. $2 per bolt, a fair price. I already bolted. I bolted so many times today. What is that? Good God. Okay. I work in a tax office. Make sure you get them in before the 15th. Guys, I've filed taxes like for the past 5 years. I'm good. I'll probably do it like in the next like week, you know? Today was like laundry day. That had to happen, you know? I think tomorrow might be finished laundry day. And then that's my next, you know. It's not that I haven't started. I just, you know. That's fine. You know, I'm doing like the fillable forms and all that jazz, you know? That pip removal kind of screwed us, didn't it? I mean, yeah, do that. I think do that and then... You'll be okay. He needs to stop tower shielding or volcanic shielding. A natural attack, huh? Okay. Okay. Nah. This kills, right? I mean, dude, 11th. I fizzled. Yeah, that is still a thing that could happen. And he's gonna shield. Okay. Well, I don't want to send an unenchanted hit. It just won't do anything. So I guess do that. That gives you accuracy and damage, right? I could just heal again as well. If he does make it like that. Oh my god. Okay. That's just so annoying. I don't have a heal. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. This whole really becoming a problem. They're all becoming problems. Okay. Now there's definitely a defensive move I gotta throw in here. I mean, yeah. I guess we didn't deck throw when it mattered. Well, I gotta charge my tank. Hold up, man. This is a real game. Yeah, I mean, the Satyr just cancels out a lot, right? Really? Over my Prism? Really? Like, that ass? Okay. I'll Prism again, but like... Is this like... What the hell is this, bro? Okay. I'm gonna have to break all those extra shields on him. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this. Because he can do a monstrosity of a hit. And I believe they are stunnable. And because of the Galvanic, there's a much smaller chance of fizzling. If any. So I'm gonna do that, and I do boost on him, so it's almost like I have those two traps. And he's almost dead. And he is stunned. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's another volcanic shield on top of the prism that's remaining, right? Yo, come on, man. Just, like, stop being stupid. Just go. Like, hit max. I deserve that. I think that's the only way that's killing, by the way. Come on, man. Really? I don't know if that was... That might have been 100. Okay. Oh, I thought I had... we have a stun block. We have a stun block. That might have been kind of weird. Because he has a double blade and an infoul and all those spells. It's actually kind of crazy. If I didn't have a stun... I mean, that didn't do that much. Can I kill through the shield that he has on still? I want to say you should be able to do this. And there's still some enchanted hit, right? Or we could just finally hit a max bolt. Why am I incapable? This is like my 15th bolt today, bro. Finally! Get out of here, dumbass bird! Get out of here, bro.
I believe you now.
That one was that was fierce. That was fierce. Okay. I feel like there was a lot of fights today that were like this, dude. A lot of fights. There have been a lot of fights. That was genuinely like I had to like really overthink everything. I mean the satyrs were well, and that was we were first, right? Or was he first? I don't even remember now. Oh my god, bro.
I must apologize.
Alrighty. I was first and it was... Yeah, see, the thing with the whole satyr to raise, like, that's great. But if you're buffing and you have to buff in order to do anything, from second, you can't always do that. That's a real problem. Well, damn. I mean, dude, how often are they going to shield, like... Oh, my God, bro. I don't even have the right pet, and these hoes are... Okay. That's not even who I wanted to get right now. I have the wrong pet on it, the wrong deck on it, everything. They really doing this right now? This is that part of AZTECA, huh, man? I don't know. They're trying to make me upset. That's what it is. You know what? Do this, and then you could double temp. That's like a really good idea. I should put Galvanic in my minion deck. That's what I should do. Right? I actually don't have res. We gotta... Well, we're fine. This is my non-res pet. What is my favorite spell? I got a few. It varies by the day, my boy. Okay. So I was dropping off a gift at KFC after that. No, dude, that man incited anger in me. And we're getting very close to that double boss fight, bro. So if they're gonna play shenanigans like that, I'm nervous. Imagine two bosses playing like that. That's what's about to happen right now. And that's not even necessarily the worst thing. Every boss could be kind of weird. Is Sirens too many pips? I think Sirens and Storm Owl. Yeah. You know what isn't too many pips to use? That juicy Amazon Prime sub. Y'all, if you have Amazon Prime and you want to support your boy on his full-time grind, make sure that you drop a free Twitch Prime sub on my Twitch. Even if you're on YouTube, go to my Twitch and subscribe, my boy. Belloc today? I wish, bro. I wish I could get there. The AZTECA Belloc, but I can't. Alright, this is my minion thing. Now, I'm thinking we do want a couple of these, right? But actually, let me not throw. You know, dude? Okay. At least life and death aren't scary. What do you mean? The double boss fight? They have this weird dual schooling thing. So they could actually do a lot. They could do quite a bit. I'm thinking Galvanic and you could double temp and they're both buffed. Right? Because it comes down to crit, so you might as well have the follow-up be buffed. And it's higher accuracy. Wait, bro, Galvanic is a banger. Based on our stat profile, like, it literally prevents fizzling as well. Like, do that and there's no way it's not a banger, right? Yeah, I feel like Galvanic is better than Blade at this point. They are doing a lot of damage, though. Wow, dude. AZTECA got me scared. Officially. Oh my god. How'd you get that awesome wand? That's from the Mouser dungeon. Like the level 50. They made it look pretty cool, I'll be honest. It's like the really cool Dragon Spire wands, you know? There's like one for every school. Back in the day, bro, these used to be a flex. Some of these have been in the game since then. They just like used old assets for the new stuff. Okay, yeah, that was very quick. There's one boss in this area that gave me so much trouble on my store, which had my ass stop playing. Did I fight him already? Because if it was the ice boss, I agree. That hoe had me terrified. I think the scariest one was the fire one earlier. That was like on another level scary. Because he definitely could have killed us. What's my damage at? We're at like 70, 80. Hey, thank you to congrats. Thank you to that 2-bomb, my boy.
To beat Minecraft on stream.
I really want to do Minecraft content. Especially like hardcore Minecraft. I've never actually beaten hardcore Minecraft. Thank you for that 3-bomb as well, my boy. Give me Q. I appreciate it. My boy really saying bolt with the 3-bomb and with the 2-bomb. Hey, shout out to all of y'all that donate. Thank you so much. Congrats for the 2-bomb. Wait, are you congrats? Or are there 2 bolters? All of y'all want me to bolt, man. If there's another bolter, that's crazy. It's like a cult. So the damage, by the way, is not my strong suit anymore. I've realized. This stream has been the first stream we're not just easing. I mean, yeah, it was expected. That's why this part of the game is like ridiculous. It's still a lot faster than we were back in the day. You know, we're doing all these other schools. The Bolt Cult. I like that. That's like a weird, I don't know, it has a nice ring to it. Right. Taking a Space Relief for the gifted sub to Damages No More. It is pretty ass. Damages no good. I mean, you would think, right? 95 damage would be a lot, but this is with a triple damage pet. And it's not a good enough pet for me to use against the bosses. Because I've barely survived with spell proof, so that's just not going to work giving that up. So that's kind of the issue. I mean, it's fine. I'll accept that this is how it is, my boy. Even after you hopefully beat the game on the storm, you have to pack Bolt TCs. What, on everyone? Wow. Just forever. You just love Bolt that much.
Good job.
Okay. This is the only other boss in this area, but I think you have to, like, unlock him. Right? It's like some kind of weird...
examine the charred tower, you see a
like you gotta fight
powerful
some minions or something?
guarding the door. You know no easy way
dude.
to remove it.
Okay.
That ward. Perhaps your escort, the Jaguar Shaman, knows how to
Just a
unravel
minion
the
fight?
ward. Ask Onyx
Maybe I'm a
Ravenson.
masochist, but I think this game is the most fun solo. No, you're right. You're 100% right. Bro, I would not enjoy this idea with people unless it was like on another level. Thank you to Space Relief for another 100 cheers as well. Have I thought about doing Portal Apparel?
Apparel on this Wiz?
Oh.
It would scale you up. No, and it can give energy gear for it.
Wait, I didn't think about. Is it possible if you get scaled up to solo it? Wait, that could be actually a really cool idea. While it's out. Is it possible though? I'm gonna assume it's possible, but not probable. Is that the correct way to look at it? It scales you down to the lowest tier. Oh, because I'm alone. Never mind. And you don't get the spells, right? It's very possible. What, it's a level? You'll get scaled to 100. And I have to solo it in order to get... Is that worth it? I don't even think I would use the fortune coins for anything. Like, that's the wildest part. Is there another part to this quest, by the way? Oh, it's literally fighting these guys. Okay. Because I'm gonna get dragged, right? Yeah, that's fine. That was inevitable. Oh my god, dude. The lag just doesn't register. I'm literally just lagging. I'm trying to enchant my Tempest and it's just not registering that I clicked it. So it just looks stupid. Can I fizzle? God damn it. And I have the wrong pet on. Get Greenwood gear, Green Warden gear. Bro, one of these days, the lag is going to make me literally die. Because if I do that when I can't afford it. I mean, we'll Blade and Galvanic. We should be okay. Or maybe Blade and then... I mean, surely we're okay, right? We have like, no res. I have some heals in my deck. How much is this doing? Not great. Did not want to use an unenchanted temp with 1 minion out. That genuinely is not what I wanted to do. Okay, I think the rate that they're doing damage, we're probably good, right? And then Galvanic into a hit. Let's not overdraw either, right? That could also... I've done that before in a minion fight where I've over-discarded. And I, like, had, like, a miracle reshuffle. I think I always have reshuffle. I should actually check that. I should always have a shuffle, no matter what deck I'm using. Just in case something dumb happens. Because if I died that way, like, people are going to hate me. I'm going to get hate comments. And I just can't, man. Yeah, I have heals in the minion deck. That should kill both of them, right? Hopefully. Ideally. There's a balance boss with Storm Mastery and Cloud Burst. Yeah, we're gonna fight her today. Guaranteed. No way we don't. I wanted to make it like to Tyranid Bria today, bro. I thought I could. I mean, we're nearly in Cloud Burst Forest, and Alto's like really short. So I feel like, okay, we got what we needed. The collects. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that was almost stupid. Alrighty. I think there's one boss in this area, man. Palo Alto? What are you saying Palo Alto for, bro? That's not how you spell it. I went to college there, I don't know. That's like Paolo. You think Alto is short? Yeah. Compared to the most of AZTECA, bro? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's cat. Oh, wait, I lied. There's more than one boss. Because there's a balance boss in the Charred Tower, right? Yeah, put on this pet. I mean, I'm hoping that our deck is good enough, dude. Should I put Feint in?
Danger! Intruder! Get out! Out, I say! I'll peck your face!
I just think this could be a really... But I'm struggling with damage. I'm going to put a few. But I'm not going to overdo it, you know? Have I ever been to Florida? No. But also, dude, the headlines... Like, I know they're memes, but, like, the headlines do be scaring me, man. Oh, my God, man. As we struggle through these fights, I can't help but wonder what the double boss fight's about to feel like. Should I do a shield? I think this guy can also Storm Shield. He can Ice Storm Shield, right? I think that was a good shield. Right? Does Portal Apparel scale your stats down? If you're solo, I don't think it does anything. But it might scale it up to the closest band that you're at. Because there's only like so many that, you know. So maybe. But dude, if I do the rule where there's some consequences for dying even in the side content, I'd rather not. Sometimes you gotta be careful. And I'm not really that careful as I should be sometimes. Like, maybe I should always be Stormlording. You know? See, this is my issue. Every time I shield, they do a little OT, bro. Hey, thank you to Space Only. Thank you to 100 cheers, my boy. Farm
In
portal
the
apparel
outsource,
mode to
farm
craft a
portal
piece of
can pull and
chrysalis
move
world
the
gear.
crafted piece of chrysalis world gear.
Wait, I didn't think about that. Is that worth it? I could. I haven't crafted a lot of things to save for the things that I want to craft later. Alto isn't short. It's Spanish for tall. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I knew that. All right, do this. Do that. Galvanic, because you literally are missing out on nothing by doing that. Is that a tactic? Is it bad I don't like portal apparel? I mean, you don't have to love it. No one, I mean, I think it is the best way to get spellements in the game. I didn't know that it was actually, it's just if you like the rewards, it's worth it. I think do that. There's no way they kill before at least the minions dead. They can do a lot of damage. Right? But I mean, it depends. Is a minion centaur? That would suck. But it's not like, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It's not like previous battles where we're on death's doorstep. I love Galvanic, bro. That's actually one of the best spell quests we've done. Unironically. Maybe I bolt the minion, or I bolt the boss out of this. And immediately win. Yeah, I'm noticing even when I crit, I'm doing less. That's the other thing that started to happen. Okay. Should I faint now? I mean, if this hits max, then we're already basically done with the fight. And I feel like we deserve it. All things considered. So please, because I boost. I've had a 1 in 10 hit today, bro. Absolutely crazy. All right, I guess do that. How much outsider relic can you get through the event? Enough to craft everything. Literally enough for all of it, bro. That's how good it is, you know? I think while the Galvanic is out, we hit again. Because otherwise, it's like we wasted it a little bit, right? But I feel like that should also... Damn, I didn't get a thing. Oh, okay. I guess we did waste it. Now, what's the worst move that he could do? Probably, like, a Fire Kraken or something. A Fire Zilla. So I guess be careful about, like, a buff into it if you're trying to hit. But I feel like that's not your concern at the moment, right? That is a buff. Would a double buffed hit of any sort kill me? No. So I think we do go for a hit, right? Before they set shield, which they can do. Is that a buff? Okay. Now this won't kill. But I'm hoping that we could maybe... I mean, with a crit, maybe? Maybe the last one wasn't a crit. No crit. Good lord. Okay. You might have to shield before you can kill them. I did give him a good hit. Okay. But I do have a thermic? Yeah. Definitely do that. Because they can do a lot. But then... honestly, them being first, maybe I'm playing a little too crazy. But then again, I feel like you should just go for... I don't know. Just go for the kill here. Maybe just blade into the Triton? Like, am I tripping? Like, yeah, they could also go for, like, a Serpent. I wouldn't die to it, right? Do you think you'll surpass AZTECA? It's gotten kind of bad today. Like, it's definitely, there's something that we hit. And it's hard to kill them before... It just got harder. Like, that was a great set shield, though. Right? Faint. But you don't know what you're buffing from second. If I fainted, then I would have just given them a double buffed thing out of it. Like a double buff Phoenix, right? So I don't want to do that by accident. Like, since I had a shield, if I was first, I would have been... I think we need to shield into a feint from first. But from second, I don't even think it's an... I don't think it's an option, bro. Does that even kill? I don't think it does. Oh, barely. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh, hold up. Really? Bye-bye. You ain't surviving. This is a spike. Yeah. I think there is, like... They just ranked up, so it's like a little whack. Dude, I almost died to the Fuego spirit. The Fuego. That man, he unironically freed, shielded, bladed, trapped into a sun serpent. That was a real thing. Ooh. Is that no, that's not better. But it's getting there. It has every stat except the 3 resist, but the crit. It's getting there. There is going to be gear that's better than what we have. It's one of the best pieces we've gotten, bro. I feel like the re-res being the defining, like, it's better. Why doesn't the AZTECA gear give crit, though? Like, out of curiosity. Is that, like, just that template? Cringe. Cringe, if you ask me. Alright, now I think we're at the last boss, y'all. Before the double boss fight. Should be fine, though.
Horrific.
I think. Again, these bosses have been a hit or a miss. So I don't know. Or we want, we don't want this pet. Right? And the boss stack? Okay. Let's get it, my boy. Let's get it. Temples didn't exist back then. What, they just made whatever?
Your fingers tingle.
Low key, kind of better. Kind of, it's weird, but it's like kind of better game design, man. It's just what, I almost wish they could go back to that.
The Shadow Queen said to keep an eye out for you. She said whoever defeats you can keep one of your eyes for good
fiending.
luck.
I'm fiending for the double boss. Okay, we are first. That's huge. Should I do... Honestly, they could both Hydra, right? So, well, I guess Universal Shield, right? And I feel like Zilla's been old reliable for killing the minion, like, quick. And we're first. Maybe I'll use Feint here, since I'm first. That was a great shield. I needed to. Am I gonna do Dark more? I mean, should I at least try? I will say this. Tartarus, there will be a wheel if I die with consequences. I don't think I'm doing that for Darkmoor. I think doing it on a storm is such a flex by itself. I mean, you could bubble before you do it. That's not a bad idea at all, right? And that way it's pretty guaranteed to kill the minion. Okay. I think that's fine. And maybe we, what is that? Ellie shield maybe? We can just break it. They can both Ellie shield. Can you tell us what you're putting on the wheel? I might have y'all decide. I have like a dry erase marker with it. It's one of those. So we can even make the wheel at the beginning of the stream. If y'all want. It doesn't have to just be gear, you know? Would y'all like that? Y'all could just, you know? It's one of those. It's production quality. It's that production quality, bro. I still have it like in the background. That tripod right there, that's for a wheel. But I haven't built it yet. He bladed and hexed. So you absolutely have to go for defense here. Like a shield. Bro, come on, man. Really? I guess that's defense, right? I don't want to give up my blades. One wheel option, shave your head. That's just so nuts. Okay. Well, that doesn't help anybody because I wanted the Prism and Ellie shield, but that's every shield. I'm glad I fortified, but like, I don't know. That was a good fortify though. Double buff 10 pip hit. That actually did less than I thought. I think it's weak because of all the extra shields these days though, right? I can't do anything here. If I blade, I'm blading into a shield. I gotta hit. And if I heal, it's also an over heal, so I shouldn't do it. I mean, I guess technically you could do that. And hit into something, right? What even is IRL bolt? I don't know. When you get struck by lightning? I don't know. That's what it is, right? What else could it be? It's when you're struck by lightning, man. Okay. I think you just have to break the shield, right? And then what? Maybe blade up until the Galvanic is almost out and then try to hit? That'd be nice. One option for me is to literally reset the dungeon. I feel like that's just bad content. Like, I could do it, but I don't think people want that. Oh, dude, this is a perfect Wild Bolt, by the way. It's Bubble and Galvanic, but we're not wasting anything by doing that. Come on, bro. I set up a perfect Bolt. And it still doesn't hit max somehow. Like, I go through all that effort, and look at what this hoe's doing. Is that gonna hurt? It is. What am I asking for? Of course it is. Oh my god! Okay. But, like, I gotta do this now. And then go for, you know? Because it's the perfect setup. Dude, how many have I sent? I want a wild bolt counter, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, take it easy, man. Hey, congrats. Thank you for the 2 bomb, my boy. Both of you love me. I did. I literally just did. It didn't help at all. All right, Blade. Whoa, take it easy, man. Bow. Okay. I might gotta heal. I might gotta heal. If he blades, it's a kill shot. Yeah, no, we gotta be, you know. Yeah. He tried to kill me. Oh, Lord. And we're first again, by the way. Dude, how many times have we nearly died from first today? As in if they were second. That means what we're doing is not sustainable, by the way. And yeah, get out of here, bro. What is this? This is not real. Yeah, shield every day. Every day, bro. Stop, bro. He's just doing too much. What is that? I swear to God, if I get saber-toothed again after I set up a buffed hit. Wiz? Okay. I think a few more buffs. Drake slide in a commercial at the movie theater. I love that somebody got that reference. Whoa, take it easy, man. How we doing? Yo, what's good, Anthony? How you doing, man? Dude, that's like in my friend group, we all say that anytime someone's like freaking out a little bit. And it's like, you know, it's good. It's like a little inside joke, you know, man? Okay. Just pulled up. You got this. Thank you. But there's a double boss fight coming up. It's our next fight, I think. He can't kill us with the max judge, right? If I have a tower. Like, obviously, without a tower, I don't know what he's capable of. But no way, right? They really set up a double buffed max pip? How much is that doing? Wow. Wow. Yo, these hoes straight up astonishing on my ass. I mean, yeah, you gotta hit because I think he's more likely to just shield. So I think do this and then follow it up. There's a lot of things that could shield against you. Unfortunately. I think he might be dead. Okay. Well, Zoltan Doc is canceled. Right? Because he's dead. He's not surviving the next hit. Wow, actually, he might survive the next round, though. That's another thing that he could have done that might have been a little whack. Okay. I'm gonna go for what I think can kill. Right, just power it. Right? Yeah. Hey, thank you to Snowy. Thank you for the 35 months, homie. Thank you for the love. Hello there. How you been doing, bro? Today, officially the rank up. I said this already, but the 13 rank bosses are whooping my cheeks off. But we're in. The die equals to lead hasn't ended yet. We haven't died, therefore we haven't deleted. Did I get anything? I feel like I'm getting stuff that I could sell. That might be worth keeping for when we have to set. We'll see. That's ass. Sharpened Blade card. Sharpened Blade treasure card. I saw that. It's not bad. Free him, my boy. Free him. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. Imagine Mantle for 13 rounds and a maximum crit charge. I mean, crazier things have happened. It has happened before, bro. That could have been a loss, even from first, if you think about it. Anytime they can Mantle, there's always a non-zero chance you just die. Which is dumb to say because have we died? No, but like, they just got to play kind of well, bro. They got to really rely on the Mantle. Okay. Are we out of this area, dude? Finally? They really wanted me to die in this. There were so many hard bosses.
Tell Chantico Blue Air the good news.
We're out.
His men haven't told
I believe. Imagine Mantle for 13 rounds into a maximum crit charge. Oh, I read the same comment. You know, my brain should have told me I was reading the same comment. Hey, you know what, Disgusting Ouija? I just like you so much that I just wanted to read your comment again. I like that comment so much. I should be keeping set resist, right, y'all? That's like a good... Just like whatever gives me the most. I think that is just smart, right? Okay. Get these mans out of here. They're not even that hard. We just call Vanek double Tempest. In Portal Apparel, any idea why for R3 Spellments for your school, the Spellman shown isn't your school? I don't know. I think it's just a random school. For everybody. That's probably all it is. Unless... Yeah, it's probably just a random image that they put in. That I don't think anything's bugged with Portal Apparel. I heard that the way the tokens... or the credits or whatever, sometimes they don't go down. But I guess that doesn't hurt the player. I feel like that's abusable, but you know. That's all I've heard, but I don't know if that's like a one-off thing or like what it is, you know. That should just kill with the crit, right? Which role has been the hardest? I think, I would say early Wizard City was like on another level. Avalon was ridiculous. AZTECA's getting to the same difficulty that Avalon felt like it was. Like, I really feel like it's getting there. Because just like what killed us, or I guess what nearly killed us in Avalon, they've been doing the same thing but kind of worse. Like today we got double buff Sun Serpented, which in my opinion is ridiculous. Yo, what's good, Greek Geek Freak? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my boy. Thank you again, Snowy, and congrats for the love on YouTube. Thank you for the donos, y'all. Alrighty. That did not collect was crazy. Dragon's Power fell hard. Wasn't easy. Yeah, there's honestly, it's been scaling up pretty... It's a W concept. It gets about as hard, if not harder, every new world we get into, which is good. But also, I don't know what is gonna maybe give us the most trouble even in AZTECA. The double boss fight is next, though. That we're gonna have to lock in. If we're second, that's gonna be a goddamn issue. We can't rely on killing a minion quick, right? There is no minion. Bro, like, can they, like, I don't know, dick off? Unbelievable, bro. Fix this quest. Did not collect twice. I'm trying to get out of this area and they're trying to keep me in. Like, who would do that? So the last quest in an area is did not collect fest. And they have to put that there. Why not earlier in the thing? Like, as if I'm imprisoned in this area, man. Get me out of this area. I'll give you $50 if you sold Darkmoor. First try. And it's like saying that I'll give you $50 if the world burns in a flaming inferno tomorrow, bro. Like, that's not gonna happen. Alright, bro, it's fine. It's like it's the safest $50 bet I've ever seen. A lot of y'all do that, bro. I think that y'all don't actually want to donate the $50. That's what I think. But thankfully, there's enough legends that would. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. If I see another one, bro. Okay, there we go. Get me out of here, man. Finally a new area. Finally. We're in Cloudburst Forest, y'all. Go, bruh. My boy, if you don't get in... Okay. Hey. Finally. It's only the second area of the stream that's new. But it's felt like a goddamn journey to get here, man. A real journey. Okay, so what? We have to defeat these? The Splinter Wings? And then, is it a boss fight? The double boss? Oh my god, man. Hey, you know what? At least they've been giving us first for the minions. 50% done with AZTECA? Really? Wait, that's not bad. I do think we're gonna get really, really far tomorrow. And then we'll have, I don't know, Belloc and whatnot. We'll see. We might still be here for a while. I mean, like, how would it be? We want, if I can get kind of far, then maybe, damn, they're like critting Zillas, bro. If I get like kind of far today, could I maybe do Belloc? I don't know if I could do Belloc the next stream. It might be like everything remaining before Belloc tomorrow. And then we do everything up to Shabalba, including Belloc, on a stream by itself. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna do as much as I can, man. We can get to like maybe Alto today. But the next fight is what I really wanted to survive. We in Cloudburst, bro. Finally, bro. For as long as it took us, it's still pretty quick. There's a storm boss in this area. Oh, that stumped me for over 4 years. I know who you're talking about. It's not a storm boss. It's a balance boss that has storm identity, which is nuts. Did I already do the first Belloc fight? That's like early, bro. Early gates. Yeah, this is one of those really long worlds. We're actually very far in. We're very, very far. So at least that's one thing about this that isn't that bad. It doesn't fall into the same category. Some of them are just annoying, dude. Some of these worlds. AZTECA is one of them, but it doesn't feel that bad. But the bosses have made me think. I'll say that. Maybe that's a good thing. They're that good. The difficulty spike. Okay. We better not... I mean, who knows? Maybe the hardest boss today is the Fuego Spirit. I doubt it, though. The double boss fight, like... I feel like that's gonna give us a run for our money, right? I might just play a little bit more defensive. But if I'm second, I don't know if I can, bro. I don't know if I can. What y'all know about Heather and Val? Why are you bringing that back, bro? That was such a weird era. Why is there fish in that 3-inch deep puddle? They're puddle fish, bro. Bro, leave them alone, man. Okay. Well, I would like the Tempest. 66% is Pyramid of the Mother Moon. Hey, we could. Val's a Fortnite YouTuber with 150k subs. Oh, dude, hot take. Such a hot take, maybe. I would much rather be a Wiz streamer right now than a Fortnite streamer. I think Fortnite's about to die in a way that we've never seen a game die. But then again, if you have 150k subs, you're making guap, right? Hopefully. I hope. I mean, hey, if I'm doing this full time, I feel like you got, you know, if you making Fortnite content, no shot you're not, right? No shot you're not. Gotta be, bro. Gotta be. Alrighty. Let's get it. Damn, y'all got some, like, weird lore updates. Can't believe this. Wiz has such a strong base. It does. You're not wrong, dude. Okay.
You may have stopped me, but
I'm in ad land. If you have Amazon Prime, you get out of them ads, you follow me? A lot of people with Twitch Prime don't realize they could watch me ad-free. That's why I plug it so hard, dude. Okay. Lock in, man. Lock in. This is gonna be like, you know... This is definitely one of those fights that if it goes wrong, you'll die kind of quick. But I feel like it might just come down to, like, you know... Getting a little lucky, sure, but really knowing when you're lucky so you know when to be aggro. That's really what it's about, bro. Go to clearing. I'm gonna get mana before we go in. So I'm gonna do this, right? We're gonna do that. And I am gonna get mana before we go in, right? I think we have to. It's been almost a decade since that happened. How's that situation conclude? There's catfishing. And they also DDoSed me. Actually, you know what? There was a lot that happened. So basically, this person catfished one of my friends. And then they apparently, you know, they like exposed them. And then I went live talking about my experience. But then I got DDoSed. Like, my router got like a bunch of packets sent to it, bro. And it had to have been someone that knew me on Skype. So it had to have been them. Which is so nuts, bro. It is so nuts, honestly. It's just crazy, bro. But hey, you know what? At least things have... It's old drama now. You feel me, bro? Old drama that I don't really care about. Alrighty. What am I doing? Wait, hold up. Do I have, Okay, actually get another one. Why not? Why do you do this instead of bind them? Because I'm poor. I have no gold. And I can't get gold from my other wizards. Also, like, it's not that. It's just, you get to, like, 1,200 points. And then you're good, right? Like, it's... If I do it, like, really quick, it's, like, very, very, you know. Alrighty. Yeah, I think just put some defense in your deck. And really, it's about reacting to their moves well. I don't think it's a deck setup thing. Then fortify, maybe. Right? A couple. Okay. The double boss fight is here, y'all. Oh my god, man. This could genuinely be such a goddamn problem. I mean, we've nearly died, like, twice today.
How could you have lost that song?
So what is their dual identity? It's like... The balance is a death. And the life is a fire, I want to say. It's like something weird like that. So that's just what we're going to be on the lookout for, right? I've thought about using your Rasputin approach. What do you mean? No, I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about that at all, bro. What are you talking about? Not even a little bit. Sauce versus THEYRE beef was crazy. That honestly was like on some elite craziness, bro. That If you missed that era, oh my god, you missed out on some madness. I mean, I think we're going in. I like the deck. So we have life shields. Can't really set for balance, but maybe we do this so that we have some answer to both of them. Because I want to say the balance one can use death spells and Chimera probably, so that's good. And that's just going to be good for anything. So now you might be wondering, what am I worried about them doing? I'm worried about Shamazin or whatever. I'm worried about him fueling. Because then he has a bunch of offensive hits, and then Papots can universal buff him. So that I'm a little bit nervous about. That could go a little bit wrong, if I'm being honest. That's like the worst thing that could happen. So I say we just, you know, we're careful about it. We don't do anything too stupid, you know? But we're going in, man. Double boss fight. After a bunch of close calls today. Let's get it. We have the right deck and pet on. That's all we need. And a dream. And we're first. Okay, we are first. I like Windstorm a lot, you know. Do I have Fortify to begin with, though? I don't. I guess Shield, because you don't want to get Judgment. Honestly, Shield. There's definitely a 2-shot here. Right? What is that? That might have been the best shield we've ever casted. Really? Fate Spiny, dude? Yo, I didn't know that hoe could faint. I mean, that's his death identity. We knew the death identity was a thing. Okay, that could have been demonic. So that's like really good that we're first, right? That's really good. And it's an extra buff on him, so I feel like we should go to kill him, right? We have to remember that we discarded that. I mean, get that out. I feel like there's no way I'm not going to do that, right? That was a good shield. I mean, literally, that was the only good move that we could have done right there. I'm invested in this attempt. No, you good, you good. That's totally valid. Okay. I just haven't thought about it because it's like, the immediacy isn't like, I would love to, I want to beat him so bad, bro. If I beat him, I'll consider this like, this attempt enough of a victory where I'm not going to do another storm run after. But you don't know, man. You don't know. I mean, that's good though, right? That's a double buff, at least. Already, like, that's a pretty early double buff. We're down atrocious, even though we shielded. Nice! Yeah, you know, that's the one thing about overtimes and 2 things hitting you a lot. You will get that a lot more. So now, maybe we can, that's luck. So why don't we go more on the aggro? Why don't I just hard buff him? Since we're first, right? I feel like we made too many good things happen for us not to do this, right? We shielded over a feint. We, you know, got a May cast. And he's doing some whack nonsense, I feel like. This one's been actually the best entertainment-wise. No, it's a W, bro. We are kind of low, but their pips are kind of low. That's annoying. He has a 25% universal aura. It is a little crazy. Kind of want to blade Galvanic, though. Surely that could maybe crit and kill one of them, right? Maybe. I feel like we're okay. I'm trying to get buffs while I'm not dead. And while I have them in my hand. But I guess we should always be worried about a fainted hit. I think Fortify. I mean, is Fortify the best move? Low-key it lags, so I kind of don't want to do it. It's like the game didn't want me to do it right there. Do I have a heal? Fine, you know what? The game didn't want me to do it. I'll blade then. The game lagged in a way where I couldn't click Fortify. Fine. I won't click it. I'm gonna go against my gut instinct and hope that that's not stupid. Oh. Okay. That was bad for us. I mean, you could feint. That's a little too risky, right? I'll shield then over the universal trap because that's guaranteed to help. What is that? Dude, if he Ellie shields, I'm about to be so upset. That was another great shield. Hey, we gotta give ourselves a pat on the back, bro. 2 shields and 2 bangers right there. Okay. But I have an infection. Is that bad? I mean, it is bad. Maybe the pet takes it off. Damn, it didn't do anything. That's good. You need that. I'm very tempted to faint into something, but a judgment? I don't think you faint. You could do this at least. Are they stunnable? I believe they should be, right? So I should Stormlord and then go for something. Ideally. Wait, but if they're not stunnable, this is not worth it. I'm gonna shield because judgment is like ridiculous. Maybe have a shield and then stun. What is that? Oh. That man kind of went around my shield a little bit. What is that, a bladed chimera? Okay. How much are the other parts of that doing? Like 400 a head? Is that not kind of 350? Guys? Hey! Okay! Hey, yo! Oh my god, I might have needed that. I might have needed that. I might have needed that. And he also passed. The infection being taken off is everything right there. I didn't pull what I wanted, though. I mean, if they're stunnable, I gotta do it. Right? And then heal. If they're stunnable, this is smart. Because then I can reduce their damage output. Honestly, me not pulling a heal there is outrageous, by the way. But they're stunnable. And that whole fainted, so he has an extra buff. So surely, right? That did dick all. Wait, that was some ass. Whoever said I killed, y'all clearly... I wasn't thinking I would kill the second dude, but the first dude? Really? Wait, this is a very bad... Where are my heals? Yeah, get out of kill range. That infection being taken off was everything. Dude, I actually think I needed that, because if this was an infection heal, could they have killed? Did you crit? I don't care if I crit, because it's not something I have control over. That was so many buffs. Okay. I mean, it was a good heal at least. Wow. That was a... Dude, I needed to. Okay. That actually could have been it. Dude, without the pet, it was it. It was actually... We just witnessed the first time our pet Maycast has definitively saved our life. Because I literally could not have healed out of kill range, I think. That's a 25 buffed hit. Okay. I think we go for another Stormlord ASAP. While the Galvanic is out. It's a crit. So it's like a double buff Force Lord. Oh my god! Yo, why does that do 1 billion damage? Why does that Force Lord do 1 billion? I'm not even that, like... I think Blade. Why did that do so little? Well, I don't have that much damage for a Storm, because it's only dropped gear. And they have crit and crit block. That's better than me. So they're... I think that's just what it looks like when we don't have crit or damage. I think that is good. I think you have to do this before a feint, but then you're gonna be right back down to kill range again, right? Okay. I kind of want to feint the one with more health so I can get him down. But the balance is the one that... Is that dumb? That was a great heal. Okay. But see, if that's a buff, I'm just helping him kill me. It's not a buff, though. If I faint, the worst thing that can happen is a triple buff. That's not that bad, right? Why don't I do that? That's like an AoE buff, right? Have I come close to dying? Like 3 damn times today, bro. I literally needed my pet just now because I got infection. Also, if I was second here, also wraps. If you think about it. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't faint that, by the way. That would have been kind of annoying. Dude, they're doing so much damage now. It's their crit. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because what is... Unless they got, like, enchants on these spells. It feels like they're enchanted. blade? Yeah, that I have to be careful about. Because he did 900 with what? Around the same buffs? I think Fortify is good. You gain pips and you have some defense while you set up offense. What a fight, dude! Is that a Force Lord? I mean, it could have been. I think maybe with Fortify we could go for this. Kind of risky because I did set up a... Actually, if I get... Okay, no feint. If he had fainted me as well, that might have been kind of a... Wait, what is that? Ooh. Wait, did he curse and hex me? That dumbass... Well, hold up. Is that all different? Okay, no. That is gonna hurt, but that could have been worse, I think. Yeah, you know what, dude? So much of the value of Spiney's on that overtime that low-key we're actually happy that that happened. And now maybe while I have an overtime, do this. Because I don't really care about an overtime. Oh, but I kind of do. Wait, that might not have been the time to do it. I just thought while the overtime, but it is worth it, right? It is worth it. Yeah, he passed. So the overtime is on the feint. Just gonna heal. That's what I got. Dude, we're once again basically below 1,000. Even after satering twice. They just get me down so quick. So you can barely... This only would work from first, the way we're healing. I don't know how winnable this was from second. That's the first fight I felt that. I mean, that's okay. You went first, so that's okay. I think we gotta go for another one. Right? They have a lot of pips, dude. But I don't believe they can kill while the Fortify's out. And because I fainted them, maybe this does a little bit more. Maybe I crit. Maybe I do land a crit. I did crit, but that doesn't seem to matter. Let's see. That's like, what, triple buff, but one of the buffs is a feint. Oh. Yeah? How was he alive? Okay. Wait, chill on me. My Fortify is gone. Okay, no, never mind. We're okay. 4 health. Imagine I went... Wait, but hold up. Even if I kill... Am I out of cards? Dude, if I fizzle, I'm dead. How did I run out of cards? Well, sir? Thank everything. Oh my god. Okay. Yo, that's gonna need to do... Okay. Now, what is he gonna do with the double buffed hit that he has? A big ass hit, and I don't have heals left? Is that not a problem? Wait, I might literally need to rely on a Wild Bolt. Wait, because thankfully no crit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, him not critting was a lot right there. I have to keep this in case it's like my only good move. I gotta do that because it reduces the ability for me to fizzle. I can't bolt without an enchant. Oh my god, if he buffs into a hit and crits, I'm dead. Yeah? Yeah? Yo, please. Oh my god. Yo. He's dead to that. Whoever told me to bolt, y'all crazy. What if that didn't hit? Yeah! Oh my god. Wait, dude, that was hard as hell.
This one bit.
Wait, that genuinely had so many, like, layers. I had so many things go my way. Ooh. Maybe I want that, bro. Wait, that's like a gaseous drop. Hold up. That's like an outgoing block. That might be a drop, right? Hey, we did that, my boy. Wait, hey, I told y'all that was going to be a hard-ass fight. Dude, that actually... When I ran out of cards, that was like... If he had crit into a follow-up, was I dead? I feel like a crit was doing... It's my crit block, bro. It's garbage. but I haven't had any dropped gear,
You
and there
collect
really
all of the
isn't
Lady Zinzin's
good
trappings that the
craftable
bad
long-term
guys were
gear
holding.
that I could
No
use.
other sign
If
of
I
the
use
princess,
it,
though.
the hell is that? What was that animation? That was weird. That was ominous. How to get the vine reagent? I opened up a bunch of silver chests in High Road. And by the way, this is a terrible way to do it, but if you're trying to do it without any extra effort, it's the best way to do it. It's, I think, silver chests. Is it High Road? It might be. With one of the first Avalon areas, I remember. It was like, I think it was High Road. There's some greedy plays there. Was there? Dude, I ran out of cards. So I had to be, maybe I could have cycled a little diffy. But also, dude, I had a full deck. Now, I don't know what went wrong there. I mean, I used my satyrs. I think that was just what it looks like when it's a close fight on a storm. But I don't know if I love that. Yo, dude, the feints kind of saved us. That was like this is the first day we've had feints. Low-key saved us. What a fight,
It's
dude.
good that...
Okay. While we're alive. That could not have been closer, but we're alive. Oh my god. When you said out of cards, I didn't know you meant TC. Yeah, I couldn't draw. But that's where a lot of my defense is. So really the move there might have been to heal after the first dude was dead. But I just didn't have that. That was wild, bro. Okay. Well, you know what? We're still in it. We're living to tell the story, my boy. Okay, this is a mass prism type of thing. All good. Actually, I think we go for the spellproof pet. Since it's a storm minion. These hoes, I don't know what it is about them. They scare me. It is, they're just a little crazy. Oh my god. He spammed infections. No, that actually could have been really bad. And I think Vaughn, also, he could have done damage while infecting. Hey, but we did it, bro. Bro, the fact that we needed first for it to be that close is a little crazy, though. I don't know if I really don't think we would have won from second. That's wild. Maybe the first fight I could confidently say that. Which, I don't know. What does that mean? What does that mean for us, bro? I don't think he has Vaughn. Surely. They have all the rank, up to their rank spells for their secondary. Let's get Stormhawk. How you doing, my boy? Yeah, do that. Oh, actually, I should have discarded for Tempest. That's fine. We'll Blade Lord. Oh my god, man. That was genuine. Bro, my heart's racing right now. Hey, but you know what? Don't assume you're good. Because you've been having close calls everywhere. I feel like that was our wake-up call. I mean, it should have been. I'm nervous about that hoe doing some dumb things. I mean, I think we'll be okay. Can they Wow Bolt? Whoa, 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 whoa. They can Lord and do it. Fizzle, maybe? Oh, okay. Never mind. I haven't checked in since Mushu. What, on the storm? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, that wasn't that long ago. Okay, we're gonna have to discard heavily for Tempest against these. This could have been also... Because think about, like, Lord and Wobble with all the buffs that they just did. I mean, it's just a minion fight, but it's worth it. It's worth it to know. It's worth it to know what they could do. I mean, that's overkill, though, at least. We killing them. Killing them quickums. Dude, we're gonna keep going, by the way. Which is good. That's, you know, this is normally where I stop for the day, but I feel like we need more. I need to see what AZTECA's all about, bro. That was such a close call. Alright. Do that. My man said I miss the PvP content. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of y'all do. Or some of y'all anyways. It's not really up to me whether I play PvP or not. Well, here it is. No Wild Bolt. We're out here. We're out here, bro. They can do whatever they want now. They whiffed. They already whiffed. If they don't whiff, they always have a shot. When are we getting some PvP streams again? Never. It's not coming back. I'm gonna record PvP, but I'm never gonna stream it. The community has a cheating problem. They boost anytime someone goes live. I'm not gonna stream PvP. I've said this a lot, but I might record it, you know? But I'm not gonna let people use my content for their own weird sense of, I don't know, 5-minute delay. I'll let you know what my problem with that is in 5 minutes, talkers. How about that, bro? Yo, in 5 minutes, I'll let you know what my issue with that is. I got you. We cutting it close? I mean, dude, it was never gonna, that fight was never gonna be easy. That would have been a wholeheartedly, like, a valid death. But we did it, bro. I mean, oh, dude, that might mean, yeah, because see, now we have to be thinking about similar rank of bosses, and we have one coming up in the Pyramid of the Mother Moon, right? I don't know. A little whacked. But that, I don't think we're doing that today. That might be our big issue tomorrow, bro. Our big issue. Is Martin PP even that fun to watch? No. I think people think that it's like skill-based because of the elo system, but it's very, very repetitive. And if you do a fun strategy, there are fun strategies, you just get counterpicked. Now this one is a storm, believe it or not. So I am actually gonna pack storm shields. It's a balance with storm identity, but I know this because I've done this enough, you know, dude? Alrighty. I've been watching since day one for the storm. If he dies, I need a funeral. That I could have been that right there. It could be this. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I'm dead ass, like, actually sweating out every fight. We're first, though. The first is so nice, man. I mean, do that and that. I think we are going to enchant that and shield. Since it's a storm minion and a storm boss, right? Nah, I think we bring back the PP. Nah, I think you can understand what no means. This fight's Soaz? Yeah, it's like a weird... Okay, but I got it healed off. Let's get it, my boy. Let's get it. With the introduction of Rochambeau, yeah, there's a lot of things that became counters. You're not wrong. I mean, that itself isn't that bad. It's, as I said, it's like the counter picking that got outrageous. And a lot of these people stopped playing because they couldn't boost off of me. And that's what the Q population ended up, like, settling down into. Like, me minus all the people that boosted, because they were boosting off of my high-rank wizards that I got legitimately. That's what you have left. It's pathetic. It's, like, genuinely, like, so, like, what could you do at that point, right? I mean, I think do this, by the way, to maybe kill the minion with the Tempest follow-up, right? Because this won't kill. But that's why we love Galvanic, bro. That's why we love it. A lot of people stopped playing PvP because barrier of entry got real high. Yeah, dude, that definitely happened. So you're saying it only happened 6 months ago? That the barrier of entry got high? When the queue died almost overnight? Let's be real, bro. Be for real. Acknowledge the problem. I feel like if you can't even do that, then what are you gonna do, bro? Some people have the audacity to actually act like there wasn't a big change that happened. But hey, that's fine, bro. They don't want to give me credit, apparently. I mean, all good, all good. I don't need credit. I don't care, bro. PP Chen always says that. They see like 2 people in queue that anyone can get at a single point in time and think, yeah, that's fine. Is that a hit and buff? Look at her. Is that a hit and buff? I have to shield again. She can owl. It is. It is. Okay. Yeah, I'd be damned. I'd be damned, bro. Get rid of that. Yeah. You're not owling. That's what they want, bro. They want it, bro. They want it. I mean, we'll shield. We'll shield. Is that another buff or what? What the hell is happening? You know what? Our Galvanic is gonna run out, so why don't I get the damage that I got right now, right? And then we'll kill with whatever else we have, right? It's been 5 minutes. Can we answer? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, that was the whole point. He said add a 5-minute delay. I said, I'll tell him what's wrong with it in 5 minutes. You didn't get that? I thought it was pretty... Oh, my bad. I wasn't actually serious. You know what I meant by that. Also, fun fact, it probably hasn't been 5 minutes. A delay is just stupid, bro. I'm not trying to stream with a big delay. I feel like I notice a difference when it's a little bit. I thought you were legitimately going to respond. Are y'all good? No, the whole thing was, if it's going to take me 5 minutes to respond, then there's no point. You wouldn't want that, bro. Oh my god, man. That's what I meant. Y'all wouldn't get the... That's how it would be. It's fine. Whatever, man. I thought I was being clever. Oh, okay, that I could prism over, right? Okay. I mean, just give me a prism and a buff. Right? That's all we need. I haven't pulled a prism yet. Should be easy. Also, sauces, there'd be no inner... Nah! Yo, if I got max bolted right there... You know what? You decided to do it, huh? Nah. Hold it. You about to get slapped through that shield, bruh. I'm about to see thousands of damage right now. I'm about to see thousands of damage. Okay. That's cringe. All good. Yeah, you know what? I knew that she was going to do this, so I got rid of my blades in advance. You feel me, bro? Yeah, this is basically just a storm boss. They ain't thinking it's 3 a.m. Hey, listen, bro. It's kind of a hype stream for 3 a.m. I'll say that. Thank you guys again for all the love today. Thank you to Gilbert again for all the subs and gifted to Top Dodo. 21 gifted today. Shout out to all of y'all that made this stream litty. And we're not even done yet, so it's going to be even more litty, bro. I mean, yeah, you know what? Do that. I think we want to, you know... Ideally, triple buff. Actually, would a Triton do it? Or do I want 3 buffs? I mean, I don't have an enchant, so I have to do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this fight could have also gone pretty badly. But I mean, they're dead, right? They're dead. That's what he was getting at. Yeah, it would have just been terrible. It would just be terrible. I'm not trying to do that, man. Yeah, the worst part is, the part of the balance stuff that he is kind of good at is the universal buffing. It's actually a weird-ass boss. But hey, good. They didn't do too much, and we were first. I mean, the first RNG is nice in us, bro. I feel like I went second a lot beginning of stream, so you know what? This is just like, you know, the pendulum. It's back.
Take what you must,
it's back where
but
it needs to
know that
be.
You only quicken your own demise.
Oh, petty. Man's petty with it, bro. I mean, hey. I know some people in the Wiz community that are pettier, so you know what? Let me not, my boy. Let me not. Should I try to go for Ancient on this pet, by the way? If I level up and turn in enough quests, maybe that's our real goal today. That's all we... honestly, if it fails, then at least, you know, it's not a bad idea. Alright, do that. Another minion fight. With storms. My man said, bro... Oh, I already read that. Was the wand we got last boss not worth using? Maybe. Unclear. Chat, can I just do this and get away with the Tempest right away? I probably could, right? Then you don't have to worry about the Q stream snipers? What are you talking about? Bro, they know what rank I'm on. You know how bad it got, right? They had me added so they knew who I logged on, whether I had a delay or not. They put packs on whether they could snipe me every night or not. As in, they got paid money to do it. They made videos when I wasn't live to slander me. Because they were mad at, I guess, being boosted. I don't know why they did it. I didn't do it to them. So... do you really want me to actively go back? No. Maybe you're one of the people that downplayed it the whole time it was happening. But I wouldn't have. I feel like people really... you know what it was? And I've said this before, but, you know, maybe y'all don't know. I think a lot of those people harassing me, they took advantage of the fact that they knew that this was my full-time job. And it was, right? It was my full-time job. I'd been only doing PvP to pay the bills for, like, what, 7-8 years? So they thought they could get away with it. Because... if you can't do your job and you can't pay the bills, you're in a, you know, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? But I don't think they expected this community to support me regardless of what I did on Wiz. I don't think they expected it. I think they really thought that everything this channel is about is just PvP. Which, frankly, it's actually, at this point, probably a smaller part of the whole thing. Like, a part of the journey, sure. But definitely not the reason for what I got. You feel me? What we got, you know? Definitely not, my boy. I think they forgot, bro. And it was a bad mistake because they could have had a good queue and I might have done some PvP streams, some die equals delete, some other stuff. I could have done that. I did start doing that and then it got worse and worse. And I was like, I can tell when I'm enjoying the game and I'm not. So, you know, it's not really complicated at that point. Can't see how it's enjoyable for anyone. A lot of them aren't enjoying it, bro. They just get like an ego boost over seeing their rank go up, so they play, you know? But it's like, at that point, I'm surprised because I thought the audience was mostly there to see PvP. It's the opposite. I got less people that would want to watch me PvP 100%. If you count YouTube and Twitch, like the peak viewers every night is about double what I used to get. I'm not joking about that. It's double. So, and I'm mentally sane. That's kind of like a no-brainer at that point, right? So, I mean, maybe not double, but it's close. It is close. So, hey, y'all made the decision easy. That man's got his ass taken out. Wow, bro. You started watching it after the PvP? Yeah, because you got a lit-ass series, right? Bow! Alrighty. This man's is dead, y'all. This man's is dead. After that hard-ass fight, I wouldn't mind an easy, you know. We did say we want to get into Alto. Defeat Hungry Cayman. Is this the storm boss that y'all were talking about earlier? There was a storm boss that y'all were talking about. This might be a level up, by the way. 62k. Oh, it's close. So I think we are going to get this pet up to Ancient. See what it gets. Could be kind of crazy. I feel like it is. It's a Storm Cayman, right? No, never mind. It does have a Storm minion. I think you still want... I mean, do this. Okay. It is a life boss, right? So we might as well. It's like Shababa tomorrow? No. AZTECA's long. And we've struggled. We have struggled, to be fair. I think, yeah, Blade. And we're second now. With the Fortify on the Storm, too. Okay. Challenge runs feel fresh. Also, to be very honest, y'all, this is like my first real attempt at making good PvE content. This isn't even like the beginning. Because think about all the ways you can self-impose a challenge, right? There's things you can do with your level, the cards you can use. I really want to do a thing where y'all can control what cards I'm ever allowed to use. Like, y'all get to pick. So, y'all, and maybe, like, there are ways to, like, you know, like, maybe people that gift subs or something can, like, make things worse or better, like, you know. I feel like that would be really cool. I think we are going to do that. To the point where it might not be possible, but we'll see, you know. You should have a bot. If we spell a word out, we can discard a card. That's a big first round from them, by the way. I don't know what that means. You have a bot that spells a word? Nani? Yeah, I've seen people do all kinds of things on other games. Why not do that on Wiz, right? Is that worth going for? No way, right? I actually think you out-heal till the Fortify is gone. Right? Oh, that's whack. That was a max bolt, by the way. And I had 2,000 health. Yo, that's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. Do you think Daigo's lead is impossible without TCs? No, I really don't. I mean, I'm getting better at it. I wouldn't have been able to do this on a Storm the first time, you know? So if you really think about it like that, right? It is what it is. What is that? Okay. That's gonna do a lot, but I guess the heal kind of... I mean, I'm obviously worried about another bolt. Once that Fortify is gone, just hit. Right? Maybe the pet can heal? No, the pet's not... I mean, the pet literally did save our life today, so I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say it. Ooh, you know what? Do it. The Fortify's gone. And at least we got a stun, right? We gotta get that Storm out. That's how we die here. If at all. That is how we die, right? Come on, man. Bow! Okay. Without TCs would be gas? I'm thinking something along those lines. Or maybe TC only. That could be also pretty cool. Or maybe an extreme level lock. Where the real challenge is the fact that we're extremely low level. And maybe we only get to unlevel lock at the end of every arc. You know, there's so many things we can do. Petless. I mean, you can do a petless run. I feel like petless is like the bare minimum. But I mean, it's a good idea. So it's a good idea, right? So, hey, if y'all are excited for that, turn on noties so that you don't miss any of that, my boy. Without TCs would be gas. I mean, then check it out. Could also do no enchants. I've already done that in the Arc 1. So is that really that big of a deal? I don't know. Right? It's like barely anything. I am going to go for a wobble here. He has fire identity. And he freeded. Okay, good wobble. Good wobble. You know, debuff breaker. We're out here. Yeah, I'm in 600 damage. You can only use one school. Oh, and it's a different school than yours? Yeah, it's something like that. Basically, all of those could be a month-long series, right? Like, if you think about it. That actually worked out, though. Maybe do that because it's a debuff. You know, if I gone through every school. With this rule set, kind of. But there's just so much that I can expand on for PvE stuff, you know? I really want to do a level 1 thing for Arc 1. And then maybe a level 50 thing for all of Arc 2. Would that even work? That I could do on a death. That I could do on a death. And I don't even think it would be that bad. But then again, drains would be... maybe still not on a death, though, dude. It's just drains break everything, bro. I think if you're just, like, scarecrowing, it's not even real content. That's the problem, right? But maybe I would do it on a life. Because you have extra HP and whatnot. I don't know. If I get close to the rat and I feel like I'm not going to do another storm attempt, because I really do want to see how far we could go on a storm, that might be the next concept. So, you know, it's coming, y'all. I said after storm there would be some, you know. So, hey, it could be exciting. Could be, you know, something we've never seen. That's how it is, right? You got to do it to him. I think with that weakness, we're a little bit safe. So I might go for a big hit. I like the bubble galvanic combo. It's like my favorite thing right now. Oh, beautiful. So do that into a Kraken. Yeah, that was good. So the weakness got used, and now we're going to give up the other weaknesses. And hopefully, what is it? A triple buff trade into a double buff to max value Kraken gets him. Otherwise, we're once again in weird danger territory. Like a little bit. 500, dude. Okay. But, I mean, it's fine. We got it. We you know, we in it. The Wild Bolt was the thing that could have been a problem, but he didn't hit max. Or I guess he did, but I shielded. 7,000. I mean, surely, do y'all see what I like, why I like the Galvanic Darkwind? With this playstyle, like, obviously we're going to go for this into... Did it just lag and pick Wild Bolt? Yo, this game is doing too much, bro. Oh my god. I did not click on Wild Bolt right there. That was clearly not me clicking on Wild Bolt. That's been happening all day, by the way. I saw it down. Okay. Well, just got closer for no reason. Imagine that happened in the last fight where it came down to the wire. Okay. Is he dead? That hole was alive, dude. No, but he's dead too. Well, do this. He's dead. Right? Nothing he could do. I think their block is keeping them from dying. That's what it is. The amount that the servers have trolled recently must be studied. It must be studied. Because how? How does it troll like this? In what universe, bro?
Don't turn me into boots.
Oh boy. Huh? Okay. I got a sharpened blade, y'all. I'm hoping to keep a lot of those. Now, we're not leveling up yet, but we're about to. That's like a very... That's probably the closest thing we could do to progress today. PPQ is so dead nowadays. Yeah, I've noticed that especially above, like, 1600 rank, which is... If you know how to PvP, it's pretty easy to get. There's like 1 or 2 people maximum in queue. That's not how it used to be at all. So, I don't know. Maybe that means it's more casual if you're a low rank player, you know? And that's fine, you know, but...
You got
I don't know. It's a little bit weird. Oh, we are in Alto, bro. See, I told y'all we're getting here today. Hey, who doubted, bro? Who doubted? I mean, I think some people thought I'd die, which is fair. We're here. That's a whole new area, my boy.
Lurches up into the clouds. Something that huge should not move so quickly.
Now, hold up, hold up. Are we about to level up now? 12,000. It is a level up. Okay. So level lock.
You made it.
Get the juice. And now, we're going to train this pet up. How much gold do you have? I have 14,000. I'll get more. I get more between streams. I just think they changed the way too much over the years and most didn't like it. Yeah, but dude, I streamed PvP and like literally it was very successful during many of those years. The only thing that really changed last year was how toxic it got. I promised you. It was a small group of people in one guild, by the way, that were constantly making it hard for people to make content. They were doing everything under the sun to make it worse. I'm telling you as someone that played every day. I don't know why people don't take my word on it. They don't want to like believe that that's what it is, I guess, but it's not the barrier of entry, bro. What guild is this? I could go into a whole story on this, bro. There's no point. They know. They know what they did, bro. And then they made a whole big deal out of them being innocent, but they all stopped PvPing after I stopped. I'd like to know who to avoid. They don't play the game anymore. There's no one to harass. So they don't like playing the game under those circumstances, apparently. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. Don't worry, guys. You don't have to know. Alrighty. Fierce Kittens or something, that was one of them. They don't play anymore. It's just so crazy. But surely it had nothing to do with anything, guys. I haven't played past second arc. Are there enough minions to do a Wizard101 Pokemon Edition? Only minions can attack. Oh, and if the minion dies, you can't use it again? That's a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. If I do Monstrology, it's doable. But if I were to do that, do they die somewhat easily? Like, how easily do they die? Out of curiosity. That's a cool idea, dude. I'm getting into Monstrology. So all content that could be unlocked with it, I will be, you know, I'll be trying. That could be cool. Okay, I take back what I said. We might not get to Ancient today because I do not have snacks like that. Unless we can level up again, but that's going to take a while. But it's okay. We have a good backup today. You feel me? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Get Mouser the Undying on your side and support him. But it's not hard to do. It's like pretty hard to capture him, right? I actually don't know. I haven't really interacted with that system. I kind of want to make custom PvE challenges with Monstrology. Is that a thing? Like, I can fight different combos of, like... Is that a thing? Like, just for videos and whatnot? That's, like, the last... I'm going to get a few more badges here and there, but that's, like, the last side activity I just haven't done. By the way, y'all, tomorrow, we will be doing the Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap quest. And I would say the hardest fight today that nearly killed us was a double boss fight. That is like a fire boss and 2 fire minions. So it's like kind of similar, which should be kind of crazy. But since we're level 85, that should happen. And hopefully we're, you know, hopefully we're like ready to like use all that, you know. That'd be kind of litty. Polymorph only run. That could be fun. Like a one and done type of thing. I'm not going to do that over and over again. Okay. The challenge becomes easier if you beat Darkmoor. Maybe. I've gotten full Darkmoor gear on a run and still lost. Which maybe that just means I'm bad. Because how did I lose that? That genuinely should have been the run I won. I think Leroy should have been the one, bro. Because at least I could have proven that it was possible. Right? Because that is the gear that you would use until, like, there wasn't better gear. Maybe better pet RNG and stuff, but... I had the wrong pet on the fight that I lost, too. Like, that genuinely should... Wait, why did I do that, by the way? I mean, it's fine. We'll blade... I should have bladed. What school's the closest you got? My ice. That's the one that I'm talking about. He got to Imperia Part 2. And then I had the wrong pet on. It wasn't, like, a terrible pet. But I got spammed, bro. It was, like, a random boss that was, like, ridiculously hard. Like, there's... I would have struggled with good luck. Like, it was like that double boss fight that we fought. But imagine I went in with, like, no good pet. I would have died, right? It's like a very similar thing. So, it sucks, you know? But at least we have an ultimate record to one day beat. I need to beat it. I need to, bro. But how do we do that, man? How do we... I mean, maybe the storm is the one. I could see it happening. We have to lock in. There's been more close calls in this run than any, but we've survived, is the thing. So I gotta hope. I gotta say that that's like, maybe that's on purpose, you know? I feel like I won't feel like this is a story that I finished unless I did that, you know? It's just like a deeply personal goal at this point. I need this, y'all. I need this. Chat, since I won't level up today, should we call it here so we can hatch another backup? Because shouldn't I do that before training this pet up? I think so. You know what? That's a good idea. So you know what, chat? I am going to call it right here. We're going to continue down alto. I mean, that double boss fight was cinema. We're not topping that. I say that we wanted to make it here. We made it here. We're going to probably make it to the Pyramid of the Mother Moon tomorrow, by the way. So that should be a banger. As long as it doesn't take too long to get Sharpened Blade and all of that, we should make it very, very far. So it should be a banger. So I hope you guys are ready for all of that. Turn on noties if you haven't, man. Another incredible and amazing stream. I want to give a massive shout out. I don't even know if he's... Hey, thank you to Rylan for the 5... My man's ending the stream off with a banger. I'll check out the emotes. I got you. Thank you for the 5 months, Rylan. Thank you for all the months of support. Hey, if y'all want to still get some juicy Wiz content, check out today's video. If you're on Twitch, go to my YouTube channel. Check out the daily upload. If you're already on YouTube, you're already in the right place. Check it out. Tomorrow, we will try to tackle yet another double boss fight, whatever it is. Pyramid of the Mother Moon. That might be an unrealistic goal. That being said, I didn't even think we could make it here today, so maybe that's a good goal. We'll see. Turn on noties. I will be live tomorrow. Should be crazy. If somebody hasn't told you awesome today, they doing something, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Stay awesome. See y'all soon. And yeah.